Good evening, everybody, and welcome to week one of the Skordle Pay Dirt Show. This week, your game of the week is brought to you by Scott Trailer Insurance. The game of the week this week is the Dewar Dragons, who are ranked 4 in Class B, at the Cherokee Chiefs. We've also got the El Reno Indians at Piedmont Wildcats. The Cashin Wildcats playing at Pawhuska against the Pawhuska Huskies. The 2A Hennessy Eagles are at Crossings. Crossings is ranked 9 in Class 2A. We also have Oklahoma Bible Academy versus Southwest Covenant Patriots, who are ranked 6 in Class 4A, or Class B, I apologize. We also have the Blanchard Lions ranked 8 in Class 4A at the Noble Bears. We also have the Weatherford Eagles at the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets, Kingfisher being ranked 10 in Class 3A. We also have the Moreland Bearcats at the Minko Bulldogs. We're going to go live now to the Cashin-Pawhuska game.
Right on the 45-yard line.
So the Wildcats with 4 down linemen. Trips right up top on the long side. Drummond in that pistol. We'll take a look. He'll hand it right back off to Richardson. He'll come back inside. It looks like we had Jackson Vandruff among others on the tackle.
Tommy right there as well.
Tommy Branson. So give credit to the Wildcat defense. So a lot of run here for for Coach Hennessy.
Yeah, and so testing, I think that's probably what I would test first is for cash. I test this right up, right up the gut there, and here they go.
Safeties roll up, handoff again, right side. It'll give, cuts back inside. Looks like that was Preston Cotter with the initial hands. Coming in will be Seth Gilbert to clean it up. That'll be a gain of about 2 or 3 more, so it'll be about third and about, we'll call it 6 or 7 here.
Yeah, and I think this is where you got to contain Drummond. You got
We're going to transition over to the 5A El Reno Indians at the Piedmont Wildcats. The El Reno Indians are coached by head coach Russell Cook. Their record last year was 4-5. The Piedmont Wildcats are coached by head coach Jeff Hall, coming off of a loss last week against Noble. Their record this year is 5-6, or last year is 5-6.
And off to the right side, looking for a hole, and he is met right out the first down marker. Gonna depend on the spot. Looks like they're gonna give it to him for the first down. But again, number 11, that's Everhart Latin, that with the big carry, and he absolutely just pays for it. Hits like that, Mark, usually end up adding up.
Yeah, those are the ones, and he's already running off the side of the field, and looks like they have a new running back in. Trying to see the number 25. Number 25, that is Lathan Pruitt. Lathan Pruitt coming in as the backup running back that just checked in. So let's see if the fresh legs change anything or not.
Sophomore quarterback Fisher Elijah looking to pass down the middle and overthrows everyone. Closest.
That was 2 Piedmont players within about 5 yards, but that was way overthrown. So
yoinks and away.
Yeah, those are the ones that you go, my bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought you were going to keep running.
Yeah, look for the seam. It looked like the quarterback was looking at a seam, and the receiver was looking at a post, and they put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
No, think of that one all by yourself, huh?
I got him tonight, man.
It's a Friday night in Oklahoma.
Second and 10 coming up for El Reno. Ball at the 36. Nothing in this opening drive for El Reno as they take the opening kickoff. And a false start on just about everyone, including I think I got flagged for a false start on that one. Good. Second and 10 turns into second and 15.
That's where the ref comes out and goes, false start.
Everybody.
Right side of the offensive line.
Yeah, and the running back.
And the
cornerback. Yeah. And I think
the center stayed still.
That's
the
right.
Center did his job.
Absolutely. Everyone but the center.
Yep. Gotta love those. Those are the best ones. So, again, this is where you're getting Fisher running all the way to the far sideline, getting the play in from the coach. And that's a solid about, what do you say, about 40 yards?
Yeah, 30, 40-yard little trot back and forth as you get the play. But he's a sophomore. He's got young legs. It's going to be all right. I do that about 3 times, and I need to
get the oxygen.
Tap the helmet.
Coach, I'm out. Coach, please.
There we go. And
Timeout.
so wasn't excited about, and looked like the play clock was getting pretty close as well. They're going to take a break. We're going to take it with them. Crossover Radio Sports, Sports Talk with a Purpose. We're going to be right back after this message for that second out play.
We're going to transition now to the Skordle game of the week, the Cherokee Chiefs versus the Dewar Dragons. Dewar is ranked 4 in Class B. They were the state champions in 2020. Head coach Josh Bean with a record last year of 13-1. The Cherokee Chiefs record last year was 3-8. Head coach Bryce Schonberger record this year with 1-0.
Completed 62% of his passes, 12 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. And on first down, a handoff to Nevin Corbin, who we'll talk about. He is a returning running back from a year ago, and he is stacked up. They'll give him forward progress to the line of scrimmage, so no gain. That's a good start for Cherokee, their first defensive play, as they just swarmed to the ball.
Yeah, Whiteside's the one that made that happen, made him cut back. Then the troops arrived and made a good tackle.
So second down and 10 from the 44-yard line, and this time is a little draw up the middle, and running back, that's the quarterback. That is Mullen taking it to the house. And on the video I saw him run the ball a little bit, but not that much, but he looked pretty good on that run.
Yeah,
We're going to transition now to the 2A game this week, the Hennessy Eagles at the Crossing Christian Knights. The Crossing Christian Knights are coached by Jonathan Keithley. They are ranked 9 in Class 2A with a record last year of 10-3. The Hennessy Eagles are coached by Paul Hicks with a record last year of 5-5.
So the tackle for loss is erased, essentially. 2nd and 9 from the 30. Snap handoff to Silas Ward. He gets it out to the left side. And Seth pushes him out of bounds, but that'll be a big first down for Crossing. Silas Ward. I assume that's Silas Ward. They have no 24, and he doesn't have a number, so. Be a first down and 10 from the 42 into Eagle territory now. This 3 receiver set. Eagles going to rush a lot. Silas Ward and Jessen Harden meets him right at the line of scrimmage. Good tackle by the sophomore. Jessen Harden making a play, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Second down and 10 from the 43-yard line. And it'll be another handoff. That is Brandon Valles and Sebas Gonzalez on the tackle. Flag. Face mask on the Eagles. So penalty's already a problem for the Eagles, as that's going to give Crossings a 1st and 15. Or not 1st and 10, gave him 15 yards, 1st and 10. I'm Ooh, a lot of. And roll out to the left. Pass is caught. Breaks off a tackle. But Seth meets him right at the first down marker. So it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 15. First and 10. Handoff again. And tackled by Seth, Brandon, and Jessen. But that's a 5-yard gain. That'll give them a 2nd and 5 from the 10. Second and 5 from the 5. And jumping again, the Eagles. Penalties already a big problem early. Yeah, that's going to be a 1st and goal from the 5. That's already 25 yards of penalty on the first drive. First and goal, handoff to Silas Ward, and he will get into the end zone. So Crossings answers right back with a score. And
Great job by Taylor Ladwig bringing us the commentary from the Hennessy Eagles at the Crossing Christians Knights. We're now going to go live to the El Reno Indians at Piedmont, where the score is 0-0, but El Reno is in pay dirt territory.
Yeah, and that's one of those runs where, you know, it almost looked like Colton was dead to rights there in the backfield. Had about 3 or 4 white jerseys of El Reno right in his face, and he was able to bounce it upfield, know where the first down marker was, proceed past it, and he kind of saw a lot of green in front of him. Just that one last tackler is all that missed him.
14 yards to pay dirt, 1st and 10 at the 14. Mars under center looking to get the play. Twins on his right. And here we go. Has the play. Wood in the backfield again. Mars under center and putting Houston in motion. The handoff is to Wood. Steps out of a tackle, breaks through another one, and he gets about 4 yards on the play is what I'm going to say. Maybe a little bit more. Read a bad angle from you. 6 yards on the play,
6
looks
yards,
like.
Yeah. I was going to correct you. It looks
So
like 6 yards.
second and 4 coming up for Piedmont.
Yeah, and looked like Cannon Wood just wanted to cut it back right there. Seen some agile moves from Cannon Wood here in this first drive from. So he's not just rumbling and bumbling down the.
And he stepped out a couple of tackles like the ladder drill meant something for him here. Mars under center, Wood in the backfield, and the handoff is to Wood, and he has got nothing but green grass in front of him. That's a Piedmont touchdown.
8-yard run for Cannon Wood all the way to pay dirt right there in the Piedmont side of the east end zone. Big time touchdown. Wow, what a run. There was almost no one that touched him until he got to the goal line.
And not only that, no one touched him, but the people who did touch him, he bounced off of those like ping pong.
We're going to move now to our Class A matchup, the Minco Bulldogs versus the Moreland Bearcats at Minco. The head coach for the Moreland Bearcats is Jake Allen with a record last year of 7-3. The Minco Bulldogs are coached by Brock Wardlaw with a record last year of 8-4.
There, so it's going to be 3rd and 10.
So far, we've had, 3 turnovers in this game in the first half of the first quarter?
We've had 3 possessions. We've had 3 turnovers, which we kind of thought it was going to be a defensive battle coming in, and it's proven true. So McMurtry's going to take the snap. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw it out to Mullinax on the sideline. I think he got it. No, going to say he went out of bounds. Maybe he was juggling it.
Good catch.
Good throw, good catch. Just couldn't get it in bounds. That'll make it 4th down and 10. So we'll get a punt here. I think this is the kind of game you're going to see all game. It's just going to be.
Carter Sampson is the quarterback, is back there receiving the punt.
Yeah. Whoever your athlete is, that's who you want to get the ball.
And
so McMurtry's going to punt. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left in this first quarter. He's going to get it away. Nice high punt. He's going to leave it alone. And it takes a little backwards bounce, and so that'll be at the 46-yard line. And the Bearcats will start there. Well, Cameron, what do you think? Out of the defense, what do we need to do here to keep it going?
I think the defense has done a good job of being very physical to line and stopping the run and making them throw, and they've been pretty successful in that. So I think they need to keep that going.
Yeah, keeping it long on those distances, making them throw is probably not what Moreland wants to do, and so they're doing a good job on that. I see number 27 came in, Gage Law. It's good to see him in, and he's going to be playing the.
We're going to move now to the Cashion Wildcats at the Pawhuska Huskies. Pawhuska is ranked 10 in Class 2A, and the Cashion Wildcats are ranked 2 in Class A. Head coach for the Cashion Wildcats is Lynn Shackelford with a record this year of 0-1, losing to Rejoice last week. Pawhuska is coached by Matt Hennessy.
Of course, creatability it's high level. I don't think we got to see it enough last week. But you saw sparks of it last week. And these last few plays right here, man, he does a good job hanging in there. And give credit to the offensive line.
Yep,
I mean,
absolutely.
They're protecting him well. I mean, that was a long time in the pocket before he left and finally found Max Brown in the end zone.
So Wildcats will be setting up for the extra point. Junior, Chandler Christensen on. Cooper Frazee, the junior, hold.
We're going to go 2 wide on the strong side. There's the motion. Quarterback's going to keep it. He found a little hole. Oh, ball out. Carter Pate on top of it. And that'll go back to the Bulldogs. The third offensive possession for the Bearcats and the third turnover. This defense is just doing awesome right now. Unbelievable. Another fumble. 2 fumbles and an interception.
Oh, there's Corbin again pushing the pile back down to the 24-yard line, which is where they were before the penalty. That'll bring up, 3rd down and 7 again. And a flag from the defensive side. The official over there throw the flag. He must have lined up offsides.
He threw that from the backfield.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what threw me because they hadn't snapped it yet, and I thought he was going to get off the field in plenty of time.
We're going to transition now to the Class B game, the Oklahoma Bible Academy versus Southwest Covenant Patriots. Head coach for OBA is Chris Kayott. Head coach for Southwest Covenant is John Jensen.
Patriots read that play well, shot the gap, and made a tackle in the backfield. It's about a 4-yard loss for the Trojans. One of the disadvantages of having played a game and playing against a team that has not is that team now has film on you. And it looks like they were ready for that one.
That's exactly right.
Second down, 14 to go for the Trojans. Ball on their own 31-yard line. Boyson takes a snap.
Oh, he's got Nunez deep. That's a good throw. He's got Harry Nunez. It's caught. It's brought in. Nunez scrambles 5. Touchdown, Trojans. That was
that looks to be about
55,
a 60-yarder. That was about on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, 30-yard, 60-yard throw. Bodie Boyston finds Harry Nunez. Harry catches it at about the.
We're going to transition now to the 5A matchup, the El Reno Indians versus the Piedmont Wildcats.
5 and counting in the first quarter. Here is the handoff to Robles as he's powering his way. And that is an absolute soul-stealing touchdown for your Piedmont Wildcats.
Robles would not be denied on that run. He was able to. He got hit right there, stood up the line of scrimmage, and that whole practice play that you just keep your feet moving. You don't try to lean into it. You keep your feet moving. You keep your feet trucking. And he was able to just truck over the defender and get into pay dirt another time on the east side end zone in the Piedmont Wildcat touchdown.
Point after setup, snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. 2:57 left. All of a sudden, this Piedmont offense looking to break away. 14-0, 2:57 left in the first quarter. We're going to be right back. Crossover Radio Sports. It is Sports Talk with a Purpose. Can be right back.
flag on the play. And it's going to be a hold. Well, it'll be a 2nd and 19 or 2nd and 20 for the Eagles. Yeah. 2nd and 20 from the other 46-yard line.
It's Football Friday.
Wonder if Seth is okay. It'll be a play action. Lob up. Ooh! Almost picked. Pass intended for Langston Smith. Play was broken up by Justin Walraven. And Seth back onto the field. It'll be a 3rd and 20 for the Eagles. It'll be a... Oh no! You can't do that! And that's going to be taken back for a touchdown. Pick 6. Okay, no, there is a flag on the play, but that was... I mean, I don't know if Titan was like trying to throw that or trying to just like throw it away, but oh man, there is a flag. So this could be brought back. Yeah, looks like it will be brought back. That'll be a holding for crossings. Well, he...
4 down territory. Pump and go. Todd Drummond looking. Plenty of time. Rolls to his left. Nabavi in pressure. Gets in his face.
Yeah,
nice work there by Nathan Nabavi off the corner in zone coming up, getting in Drummond's, and that'll go out of bounds, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 6.
That coverage right there was great. Everybody staying locked in, and Nate timed it well where he broke out of his coverage area and pressured their Drummond right at the right time and forced Drummond just to dump that off and get it out of bounds and hope for best here on this 4th and 6.
So 2:14, first quarter, Wildcats up 7-0. Coach Hennessy taking his time, got 15 seconds on the play clock here as the Wildcats set up to try to get another stop. Drummond in shotgun. Tyrell Richardson to the right of him. In motion is his brother Tayron. Going deep ball. In coverage is Nabavi.
Good job.
And that intended receiver was number 10, Tanahaka Supernaw, sophomore 6'1". Nabavi slightly behind, but that one was overthrown.
I think that's a dad explanation right there. His coverage is spot on, perfect. And that's what we talked about. I think you asked me what the difference is. They don't have that speed killer. They don't have that guy that can just outrun you. I mean, and we've got good, quick guys, don't get me wrong, but they can throw that all day long. I like our matchup.
Wildcats going empty here. Got quads up top, or actually trips up top with a tight end. Down below, aced out is my man Max Brown, who has that touchdown early on that last drive. And looks like Coach Hennessy will take the timeout, as that was the first look of empty for the Wildcats.
Well, he took that timeout for one reason. He had to roll number 8, Deacon Herndon, over, which left number 5, Parker Delgadillo, all alone with Max Brown. And I don't think Coach Hennessy liked that matchup.
So we and you know what? That's the gamesmanship.
Between
Coach.
these two,
I mean, you got to love Shaq kind of sneaking out his best wide receiver over here on the edge and trying to see if he can't get something matched up. So good work there. And,
This score transition is brought to you by Scott Streller Insurance. We thank Scott for his contribution for allowing us to bring these updates to you. The scores now from across the Pay Dirt Show. Hennessy versus Crossings. Hennessy is down 7-8 against the Crossing Knights. Moreland is down 0-7 against the Minko Bulldogs. The score at the Blanchard Noble game, which hasn't started yet, still 0-0, obviously. That's an 8 p.m. kickoff. Cashin at Pawhuska. It's the first quarter. The score is 7-0 with Cashin being up. OBA at Southwest Covenant, the score is 14-0 in the first quarter with OBA winning so far. The Dewar Dragons versus the Cherokee Chiefs, the score is 14-0 with Dewar up right now, 14-0 in the first quarter. The El Reno Piedmont game, the Piedmont Wildcats are up 14-0 in the second quarter, and the Weatherford Kingfisher game is a 7:30 kickoff.
I mean, Max is faster. He's got about looks like he's got about 3 or 4 inches on the kid too.
Yep.
And, yeah, but he was so open right there. I think Chance was like, I'm just going to make sure we complete this one.
Don't want to mess it up. Yeah, totally get that. Cashin Wildcats stay in that 1st and 10, 2:03 here
Same
from
formation.
The 25. Shotgun for the Wildcats here. Acorn with the snap, looking left to the screen, and Abavi gets back to the outside. Stiff arm trying to do his best Nick impersonation.
Oh, tough run.
And that one will be swallowed up there by the give credit to the Pawhuska defense on the far edge. That'll be another loss on a catch. So rolling clock here, 1:48. And Wildcats will reset second and I guess they'll say 2nd and 10.
Same formation. I think maybe we just let Max catch his breath right there. So I maybe look for that fade again here.
So quads to our side this time. We've got Kai Gilbert aced out all the way. Got a bunch formation with Gilbert, Cooper Frazee, and Abavi. Max Brown all the way across the field. Acord with the snap. Blitz is on. Coming back in on the tunnel.
Get down, ball.
That'll come off the hands. Good coverage there by number 12. Give credit to Lane Kyler, 6'1", 150 sophomore on the coverage there against Kai Gilbert.
Hey, give credit to Pawhuska. They've been all over that bubble stuff. They've, if we have even, made the connection on the pass, they're usually right there, instant contact. What they've struggled with is the one-on-one stuff on the other side. So I'm guessing you're about to see that again, but they're going to roll the safety back this time.
Branson checks in, single back set for the Wildcats, right of Acord, trips right down below Gilbert, Brown, and Gilbert. Back to pass is Acord, looking across the middle. Wide open, Kai Gilbert, touchdown! Cashin Wildcats, Seth Gilbert on the 26-yard pitch and catch from Chance Acord. Wildcats up 2 scores.
Man, give a lot of credit right there. Was that Seth or
Seth?
Kai?
It was Seth, my bad.
That was Seth. Yeah, I thought it was Seth, but I don't know. From my vantage point, it looked like the ball was a little bit behind him. It looked like he kind of reached back towards the coverage, snagged that thing, and still took the contact and took the ball in the end zone. A nice reception and nice finish right there by Mr. Seth Gilbert.
All right, so Wildcats put another one up, and you know what that means? That means the doctor × 2 version 2.0. Kick is up. Hold was tough, and that one will go
little left
outside. Yep.
Yeah.
So tough grab there by Cooper Frazee. Looked like that one was a little spot.
Great job. Chad Tishner and Neiman Abavi were the Cashins commentating. We're going to go now to the El Reno Indians versus the Piedmont Wildcats, where the score is 0-14 with Piedmont up in the second quarter.
That Josh Mars can actually throw the ball. It might be one of those things where you start incorporating those like 3 wide, but still run the ball. But a 3 wide look kind of clears out the middle of that box because I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Wood and Fuston in the backfield. Fumbled snap, and it is. Ball is still on the ground. Still on the ground.
Oh, Colton Lucian looks like with the recovery there.
Oh, my goodness. That looked like a grease pig at the fair.
Oh, man. You went there with that reference, huh? Oh, but, that's one of those things that's he was looks like he was going for that RPO style play, was trying to hand off the ball to Woods, kind of pulled it back at the last second, but Woods might have tried to keep that ball and try to run with it. And so that's just that's high school.
Piedmont, the offense staying on the field, 4th and 10 under center. This is usually where we see maybe a pooch kick, but I think they're going for him, Mark.
It looks like they are, but they might be doing one of those offside things.
Here we go. They were just looking to draw him offsides as Mars gets put back out and probably looking for the rugby-style kick. Nobody deep for the safety. You got to delay a game.
Yeah.
Just seeing if you get the free 5 yards to maybe open up some options for you.
Yeah, if you get that 5 yards, you're going to be able to get it to where make that a 4th and manageable versus a 4th and long. So now it's a 4th and a lot longer.
4th and 5th.
We're going to transition now to the 4A Weatherford Eagles at the Kingfisher Yell Jackets. Kingfisher is ranked 10 in Class 3A. Head coach Jeff Myers with a record this year of 0-1, losing last week to Noble, with a record last year of 6-5. The record for the Weatherford Eagles is 4-6. Head coach Reagan Roof.
The offensive line got that inside handoff. I think good job by the Jackets to string that out. Never allowed him to cut up the field, so it's going to force a 3rd down and a long 4. We're going to see shots from throughout the day from our Oventive sideline cam.
This time we got wideouts both sides. Got double coverage up here on 88. He wasn't even ready, so.
Yep. Pass goes to the far side. It is complete.
It's number 15, Nick Jett.
And that's going to move the chains. Daniel Guerrero coming in for the Jackets for Karcher. Guerrero, number 14. So I wonder if Jackets going to go 5 men up front here. It appears so.
Yeah, it appears so. Guerrero going into a tackle spot.
Jackets,
offsides.
Yeah, Jackets were offsides there. That was not even close.
We're going to transition now to the Class A matchup, the Moreland Bearcats at the Minko Bulldogs.
Back. We're probably in 4-down territory here, but this would be a key stop. See what the Bulldogs could do offensively again. But important drive here to stop them.
There it goes up the middle. Nobody's there. He runs over Hughes. Birchfield finally gets him by the ankle, and he's going to be down at the 5-yard line.
Well, that was a big run.
Yeah, they got a lot of movement on that one. Defensive line got pushed around. The Bearcats took advantage, and going to that big fullback is working out right now for this wing T. And so 1st and goal on the 5-yard line, and the Bearcats are going to have to come up with a goal line stand here.
That's where you miss number 73, Eli Kirkus.
Yeah, you do. And he's going to look to go up the middle. He's gobbled up, but he gets a couple. Looked like Goodman got him. Number 53 got the tackle. And so
I think in these two drives, the Minko drive and the Moreland drive, this is what you're going to see tonight. It's just a lot of hard smash mouth football.
Yeah.
Not a lot of fancy stuff, really.
Yeah. Just going right up the middle. And so ball on the, I'll call it the 2-yard line. Going to hand it off to him. They bat ball out.
Oh, my goodness.
And I believe I haven't seen a hand go up.
That is Minko ball, Mr.
Are they going to
Fisher.
call forward progress there or not? They're going to discuss. He did get knocked back. I wonder if they're calling forward progress.
That is Minko football, gentlemen.
They're going to discuss it. It's at basically the goal line.
It is
Minko football. As they discuss it, they finally figured it out as they discussed.
I don't even know what there was. I need to be careful, Pastor Mike.
They, I believe they were looking at forward progress, that he was hit backwards. Cameron, what did you see on that?
Yeah, I think that's what they were looking at, but to me, the ball was ripped out before he was even stopped. So
yeah, I agree. I thought so too. And so knocked it out. They stood him up. They hadn't been able to tackle him that whole drive, and stood him up and knocked the ball out. And so the 4th possession for the Bearcats is their 4th.
Up the middle. And Mullen is gone. Second rushing touchdown, 41 yards out. That'll make it 20-0. I didn't see much running film of Zach Mullen from a year ago, but he's showing us something in this one.
Yeah, the same play he scored on earlier. fake it to number 9. If you don't stay home, then he's going to hurt you.
Well, he has 2 carries for 85 yards and 2 touchdowns. They'll go for 2, and that time it's Cole Miller into the end zone. 3:12 to play in the first half. A quick start for Dewar on the road. They lead 20-0. You're watching the game of the week. We got a flag on the play.
Yep.
Keep it right here.
Let's see.
Don't go anywhere. We'll try it again.
Against Dewar.
Yep. So no 2-point conversion yet. Well, this one has gotten off to the start that Cherokee did not want, but they'll take it back to the
10-yard penalty.
Yep, 10-yard penalty back to the 12-yard line. They'll try for 2 again. Talk about Zach Mullen, 6 foot.
We're going to go now to the 2A matchup, the Hennessy Eagles at the Crossing Christian Knights. Crossing is ranked 9 in Class 2A, where the score right now is 7-8 with Hennessy down by just 1 point in the second quarter.
Shut down. Number 21, Mauricio Valles. 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Justin Walraven on the carry. He will stay in the backfield. 2 receivers and the tight end to the bottom of your screen. It'll be a quick slant, and that is caught for a touchdown. Number 6, Nate Rouse. And Crossings leads 14-7. They're going to go for 2, it looks like. If they go for 2, then make it a 2-possession game. And get it, that is. And they're going to go for a PAT. Force the Eagles to try for the 2-point conversion if they score a touchdown, but it's a bad snap, and Brandon Valles gets back there, shuts it down. So they will not get the extra point, and it'll stay at 14-7. I mean, I would say it was a good drive for Crossings, but it wasn't. I mean, they got 1st and 3, penalty, 5-yard gain, then another penalty, and then, a decent gain, and then a slant for a touchdown. So it wasn't a good drive. They just got gifted a blessing of field position. But Hennessy, they've had 3 straight drives that just have gone really nowhere. So we will see how they plan to attack this, 5th drive of the game. Oh. 11 minutes left in the second quarter. Each team with 2 timeouts left. Back to return is Kevin Trillo, Zach Tillman, and Weston Smith. Zach Tillman in the spot that Seth usually plays. Wonder if they're trying to give Seth a break. Give him a little breather. And they will kick it to Kevin. Catches it, gets a good block by Zach. Ooh.
2.5 to play in the first quarter. McHenry to throw, looking left. Out, ball is caught, flag flies. The catch made by Lathan Golden. He'll get 1st down yardage. It's a hold against Cherokee, so.
And he threw the flag right in the middle of where the offensive line were standing, so you figured it was going to be a holding goal.
They'll mark it off from the 35-yard line back to the 25. So the 10-yard penalty from the spot makes it 2nd down at about 22. So Cherokee going backwards.
Good throw again there by McHenry. All for naught, but it's put it right on the money.
Best thing about these games for Cherokee is they're not district games. You get a chance to play and play against good competition and then get ready for district play, which starts when they play OBA. McHenry across the middle as a man. Oh, it's off the fingertips of the intended receiver, Colby Roberts. He should have had that one.
Yep, should have been caught.
Should have been caught.
Good throw. Right in the numbers.
Hit him in a tough spot, right on the hands. That'll bring up 3rd down and 22. So glad to have you with us. Of course, you might be following along on Skordle Pay Dirt tonight as well. They're keeping you updated on this ball game. That's a great option if you wanted to follow a bunch of games. We've got 8 feature games across the state that we are following, including this one. We've got a timeout. Let's take a break and pay a bill or two. 2:15 to play in the first half. First quarter, still the first quarter, 22-0, and you're watching the game of the week on Skordle, brought to you by High Plains Inn.
We're going to change now to the Cache and Pawhuska game where the score is currently 13-8 with Cashin leading.
For the Wildcats. Wildcats are going to have to stick with it. They can't give up on it. Trips left here for the Wildcats. Brown, Gilbert. Acord back to pass. Steps up. The pressure's there.
Oh, late hit there. Nothing. Man, 54 looked like he got one out a little late
I
on
felt,
that one. Not sure there on Acord. Looked like he left early. I didn't see any reason for it. I mean, maybe it was a called run. I'm not sure, but he left the pocket a little quicker than what I expected right there. So big 3rd and long here.
So 3rd and 13, 9:20 from the 19, running clock. We've got Gilbert up top, actually, and Max Brown aced out below. This may be the play here. Back to pass as Acord. He looks to his right. Deep ball to Gilbert in the flag. Not enough legs to get there. It looked like it had a chance.
Yeah, he had him open. Nice little corner route right there, and Kai had a step or two. Not sure is on the far side of the field over there, but when the ball was thrown, I thought that was good.
I did too. So it'll be a 3-and-out for the Wildcats as the punt team comes out. It'll be Seth Gilbert punting, the senior. Deep for the Huskies is number 8, Deacon Hendren. We've called his name quite a bit today. Snap underway. Kick is up. Nice high hanger. That's good. It's going to put Hendren back at the 43. He'll catch. He slips. Cuts to his right. Wildcat in pursuit. It looks like they get him right on the edge, but not after he gets across Cashin territory. Whistles are kind of late today.
Yeah, a little late. Like I said, I mean, the one over here on 2nd down looks like number 54 was cleaning up the pile pretty late and got a good hit on us. But they've been consistent. Like I said, they're letting them play. The play's well finished before you typically hear a whistle.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Cashin side of the field, the 41. So good work there by the Husky defense, getting actually a great kick, holding us inside the 20, getting the 3-and-out, setting up for a chance to take the lead. Shotgun is Drummond. Richardson in pistol. He'll get the handoff. He'll go right, or actually Hendren will go right side. He's got a big lane, still on his feet, and eventually taken down right around the 19-yard line by Nathan Abavi.
That's the first time I've seen them run to the edge and get the edge. He got the edge pretty easily there, and they had the block set up, and before you know it, he's 15, 20 yards down the field.
1st and 10 from the 21. Drummond with another give to Hendren. He'll go back, same play. Maroney with a missed tackle. Nabavi eventually gets him. Another tackle for the junior, and it'll be another 1st down.
Might need a timeout here. We're looking a little tired, a little fatigued. Yeah, Coach Shackford's calling it right now. Guys looking a little tired over there, just not reacting quite like we were earlier.
Nothing special.
Yep. No, it's not. No, nothing special. We just, like I said, our first step doesn't look quite as quick as it was earlier in the game.
And that's.
We're going to transition now to our Class B matchup, OBA versus Southwest Covenant Patriots. Southwest Covenant Patriots have a record last year of 3-6, and OBA has a record last year of 9-1. The score is currently 0-0.
Might be rolling out to the right. We have Cheatham and Easton, and there's a false start there from OBA. That's going to push them back 5 yards.
Looks like it's going to be false start. On the offense.
These are the kind of mistakes that just...
Correction on the score update for the OBA versus Southwest Covenant game. The score to that game is actually 22-6 with OBA leading in the second quarter.
9 or 10 yard line now, 3rd and goal. There's a school of thought that maybe this gives Boyston a little more room to operate, gives the receivers a little more room to operate it. But you'd rather be inside the 5. Hand off to Cheatham, going to try and get around the right end. He's got a blocker. Ian Easton makes the block, and he makes it down to about the 2-yard line. So that'll bring up 4th and goal from about the 2. I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Kayak go for it here. The Trojans were pretty unstoppable in their 2-point conversions last week, and that's right about where this ball is. So they have a deep well of plays in their short field package. I think they converted every 2-point conversion last week, and this is exactly what that situation is. Cheatham in motion. Hand off to Judd Cheatham. He cuts it inside, dives, touchdown, OBA. Touchdown, Judd Cheatham with the handoff. Scrambles around the left end, punches it in. OBA strikes first blood here in the first half.
This score transition is brought to you by Scott Streller Insurance. The score at the Cashin Palace game is 13-8 with Cashin leading in the second quarter.
Work there by
Seth.
It's like Seth Gilbert off the edge. Great work there on the overhang and gets the stop. Looks like another loss.
Keep coming over here at 59 side. I'll take that all day. You want to run that over here, keep bringing it over here.
So 2nd and goal from the 13. No huddle look here for the Huskies. Again, sun's down, and it's absolutely gorgeous now. Appreciate you guys joining us here live from Cashin Wildcats TV, live from Pahuska, Oklahoma. Richardson out, flaring out. Keepers, Richardson on the draw. Come back up, looking for a move. Gets a little bit of space. Give credit to Barrick Wano staying at home with the tackle. Give credit to the freshman there. Tommy Branson, little cleanup.
Good job staying home. Gave up 4 or 5, but don't give up the big play. Don't overplay that. Drummond's really good on his feet, good athlete. Keep him contained. The goal is here. Obviously, it's 3rd and goal. We need to stop.
3rd and 8. 3rd and goal from the 8. 7:30, second quarter action. Back to pass is Drummond. Looking out. Pressure's on. Ball's up in the air. Great job by the Twin Towers.
Man, that's close. He gave that up. No doubt he was just getting rid of it. Number 9, Noah Wilson, was close.
And they're talking about it.
They're talking about it. He was on the hash.
Throw that flag. They sure will.
If I'm an official, you need to be outside the hash if the ball's being thrown away out of bounds, and he was on that hash. He was on the scene.
And let me tell you, that is a new rule for high school football in 2022.
Okay.
There was tackle box rule was not in play prior.
Right.
And so.
Yeah, he was definitely
inside
the
tackle
box. But like I said, 9, the big tight end, Noah Wilson, he was not even really outside that hash. And that ball was thrown over here to the sideline, and it was obvious. It was obvious what Drummond was trying to do.
So 4th and goal from looks like the 22. We'll be going for it. No kicking here for Coach Hennessy. Back to pass is Drummond. He's looking for the double move, going deep, corner route, wide open.
Wide open on 4th and
touchdown.
Forever. Not sure what happened there. That's got to be miscommunication.
So,
that's the tight end.
It is Hedren,
No, the big tight end snuck out, so not sure who had him in coverage, but we got lost there a little bit.
Now, Bobby was the closest, but I think he had somebody on the flats that he was on. So give credit to the Huskies, and they do take the lead here. 14-13, 2-point conversion.
Yeah, big turn of events right there. We're really confused.
Keeper Hedren goes up. He stopped short.
Wano again, man. I'm impressed with Wano tonight. That kid, he's tough. Man, tough break there for Cashin as they had, man, what a great defensive possession up until that last play. And they're talking about it over here. Coach Cochran having some words with the secondary guys. And like I said, man, just a bad time to have a little bit of miscommunication out there on 4th and forever. He threw that little –
tackle, lowers his shoulder, and gets that first down. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Jackets. There's that strength of Harrison Evans again, and there's a Weatherford Eagle down. Yeah, he felt the brunt of Harrison Evans' shoulder right there. Hopefully he's okay. While they take a look at him, we're going to take a timeout here. Jackets are threatening with 11.8 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
Interbank in Kingfisher serves the needs and caters to the economic strengths of the community.
We're going to transition now to the Class A matchup. The Moreland Bearcats at the Minco Bulldogs, where the score is currently 0-14 with Minco up in the second quarter.
There's the motion man. He's going to just go straight up the middle. And they're finding something there. They're seeing something, and so he got 5 yards there, and it's down to the 4-yard line. So second and goal on the 4. They're finding something up the middle there. We're going to have to figure something out. And they're just able to kind of move some people. If you'll watch the interior of the line, you can get a better idea of what they're trying to do.
Now, I think you're just going to see more of the same. I don't look for them to mix it up or try to pass or throw. They're just going to try to run it up the gut here, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure their coaches over there just saying, hold on to the ball. And quarterback again, good job there, muddying it up, making it a little difficult. He's going to get about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and goal on the 3-yard line. So good job there as they finally filled up the gap there. Good job by Caruth by filling that gap up and not allow that quarterback to get some momentum. So they're going to switch out a few linemen.
This is a big opportunity for the Minko defense to have a goal line stand here.
Down to 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Watch for an option play or something around the end here. I don't know.
Yeah, I bet I'm going to say they're going to give 2 chances right up the middle here. We'll see. 3rd down and goal on the 3. He hands it off. Oh, nicely done. Hunter Molinax flies in from the outside and brings him down quickly. Maybe got a yard, and it's going to be 4th and goal on the 2, and I'll say a long 2 if that's the 2-yard line. Might be the 3. My angle's not as good. The scoreboard says 3. So 4th and goal on the and he's going to call a timeout with minute 55 left. What a stop by Hunter Molinax. Cameron, did you see Hunter fly in right there? How about that one?
Oh, yeah, he flew in there real fast. It was a really good hit, I can tell you.
We're going to transition out of the 2A matchup. The Hennessy Eagles at the Crossing Christian Knights. Crossing is ranked 9 in Class 2A. Taylor Lagwood commentating for us there.
Yard line. Trips to the bottom, 2 receivers to the top. He will drop back. He will keep it. Runs for about 6 yards. And it'll be a 2nd and 4 for Titan. Good drive so far, and they are into Crossing's territory by a few inches. Be a 2nd and 4 from the 50. 5 minutes left. And it'll be a timeout for the Eagles. That is their last timeout, and we will go to a quick commercial.
At Maples.
Tried to get the offsides, didn't work. Calling another timeout. Thought they could get him offsides.
Very good discipline by the Bulldogs.
Well, yeah. I bet all the coaches are pretty pumped about that because I would have thought they fired off the line too because you've been trying to stop them.
You know, I'm going to tell you, you're down there in that area. There's a big difference between 1 yard and 2 yards.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah, yeah.
And we don't want to give that yard up. So good job by the Bulldog defense to be disciplined and not jump.
Yeah, because that'll move them down to about the 1.5 yard line. That's much more manageable probably for the Bearcats. So they're going to have to make a decision. You think they throw here? Or do you think they keep this on the ground?
I think they keep it on the ground. But
Yeah.
I haven't seen them run a lot of option, or anything of that sort. But
they haven't really gone to the outside. Yeah, they have not.
But our strength are defensive ends, and some of our I don't know what they're going to call.
Yeah. So we'll see what they come up with. Yeah, I think you just tell the linemen and the linebackers, you go after that quarterback, that running back, and say, all right, corners, safeties, you're on your own out there. Just do a good job.
Watch for a jump pass here, too. I don't know if they've
Could
played
be,
that or
yeah.
not, but be careful of something like that.
So the Bearcats come out. They're going to huddle up. Still minute 55 left in this first half. 4th and goal on the 3-yard line. And here the Bearcats will see what they try to do. There's the motion. He's going to throw it out wide.
Oh,
Brummel's there. He doesn't get him. He dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Boy, thought there might have been a hold there, but didn't call it.
I could have.
They finally went to the outside, and they were able to score. And so the Bearcats finally punch back and get a score.
We're going to transition now to the Cashion Wildcats at the Pawhuska Huskies, where the score is currently 13-14, with Cashion down by just 1 point in the remaining time in the second quarter.
Man, they throw a lot at you.
1st and 10 from the 24, back to pass, little pump and go. Nabavi not biting on that one. Let's see if he's in coverage. Deep ball. So Nabavi sets up on that one, wasn't fooled as they were picking on that left side, and it's just like Pee Wee football.
Yeah,
hitch, and then hitch and go.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you think that's easy. It's not. I mean, Nate's out there. He's played two medium to deep out routes, and then they do a little hitch and go on him. I mean, and Nate played that well. Give credit to Nate for staying disciplined right there.
Clock stops, 4:35, 2nd and 10 from the 24. Wildcats trying to get a stop here. Give to Richardson right side.
Good job.
Buono, the freshman with the stop, growing up in front of our eyes.
Very impressive what we've seen out of him tonight. And good job of setting that edge. Like I said, don't let them get to the edge. That's their run game. If it's going to a back, he wants to get outside the tackle, and we have to be disciplined out there. Big down right here.
3rd and 10 from the 22, 4:30. Richardson the right of Drummond, trips right, give inside. Actually, Drummond will keep it, cuts back, breaks one tackle, still on his feet.
God dang it.
Couple missed tackles for the Wildcats. Nabavi coming up to make the tackle on Drummond, but not after a first down.
We played it well. We got a tackle. I mean, we were all over it. I mean, nobody was surprised by that call. Just great individual effort there by Drummond. He had to, it's tough to see as they were going away from us to the far side, but it seemed like he probably broke 3 or 4 tackles right there on that run.
Is this something that Hennessy's okay with? I know his older brother, Drummond, was bigger in frame. If you're going to depend on him to run the entire season, that's going to come at a cost. I got to believe you mentioned it. 1st and goal from the 5. Drummond with the keep, looking back inside, breaks free. Wano with another tackle, reaches, should be not that far out. He gave him the extra yardage, not sure. So we'll give him 2 yards on that one. It'll bring up
I think
second
it
and
goes
goal.
back to the older one just didn't have a few more weapons at his
Yeah.
at his helm. But this team, just having seen what I've seen on film and seen tonight, they're going to have to rely on number 7 a whole lot.
2nd and goal from the 3:30. Little pitch pass outside. Richardson, and that'll be a touchdown. 3-yard touchdown, and the Huskies extend the lead 20-13.
Yeah, Seth comes screaming off that right side, and quick pitch out. And like I said, Seth was screaming in a blitz. Just a good play call. Just bad luck right there for Cashion and what we had called defensively. Got a hold here.
Swinging Gates, Hendren to the right, looking for the flip, throws out there, and give credit to 2-point conversion to Trayvon Richardson, and it's 22-13.
Yeah, that's a big play right there. Those 2-point conversions, man, those things start.
We're going to move now to the 2A matchup, the Hennessy Eagles at the Crossing Christian Knights, where the score is currently 7-14, with Crossings leading in the remaining time of the second quarter.
5. I believe that was. I couldn't see what was on the tackle, but is it 2nd? I think it's 3rd. No, it's 2nd. Okay. 2nd and 7 for Crossings from the 14, and it will be a run to the right. Breaks off 1, but Weston tackles him. That will be a first down. So it'll be a 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. And it will be a quarterback keep. Flag on the play. Gained nothing. We'll see what the flag is. Holding on the offense, so that'll push them back to a 1st and 17. Or 1st and goal from the 17. Is it 1st and?
We're going to go now to our Blanchard Lions, who are ranked 8 in Class 4A at the Noble Bears.
Cooksey drops back. Bears step. Oh, they might have him. Oh. Cooksey gets away, escapes downfield, out of bounds after about a 6-yard gain, right around the 50.
Okay, so it looks like they had Brayson Carter looking for the streak route there, and the pocket collapsed, pushed Cooksey out, and he picked up a pretty nice yard there, but 3rd and 5 here. Big third down already.
They actually marked him out at the 48-yard line, Shane.
Okay.
So.
You got to give credit to the secondary there, guys. And,
good coverage downfield.
Yep. So here we go. It's going to be a passing down more than likely here. So here, what do we got? Okay.
There's the snap.
Stay home.
Got a man open down the middle of the field, and he jumps over the safety, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown for the Blanchard Lions.
So
Jackson Lamanick.
Yep. Again, the kid, he's been doing that for years now, Jackson Lamanick. So just kind of a deep slant route right there. Cooksey did a tremendous job of evading that rush, kind of stepped up into the pocket, and then he found
extended the play, Shane.
Extended the play, and he found the guy over the middle. And, again, it's, like you had said, Randy, it's going to be a different challenge tonight. I mean, the passing game was just not there last week. It's going to be there tonight. So, I mean,
talking to Coach during the week, he said, they're going to try to play a lot of zone.
Like I said, they're turning up the heat. They feel the momentum shifting, and they're trying to make. They're not.
We're going to go now to the Hennessy Eagles at the Crossing Knights.
Because they could quickly make it 28-7 if they score here, but he will drop back, roll out to the left side, throw caught by Silas Ward. No, 44? That was Blake Meek on the catch. And it'll be a 3rd and goal from the 12-yard line. 1 minute, 15 seconds remain. Drop back. No, run to the right side. And no one will touch him. And he gets into the end zone. Nate Rouse. The 12-yard quarterback keep touchdown. And Crossings will lead 20-7. Looks like they are going to go for 2. No, they will kick a PAT.
This score transition is brought to you by Scott Streller Insurance. We're going to go now to the Weatherford Eagles at the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets. The Kingfisher Yellow Jackets are ranked 10 in Class 3A. The score to that game is currently 7-6 with 7:35 left in the second quarter.
But he kept his feet and kept going.
Karcher saw better than me, so he's got the Jackets inside the Kingfisher Electric red zone on that big 3rd down conversion. It's 1st and 10 from the Weatherford 12-yard line. 7:18 to go, second quarter. I formation for the Jackets. Karcher gets it. Gets through the line. Positive yardage. We'll say
fell forward.
4 yards.
9-yard line. Karcher's out. Bring Barton back in.
Karcher going to get him a breather. Well deserved. He's got Jackets within striking distance.
Sternberger in the shotgun. Going to just follow to the side. May have got 2 more yards.
He gets down to the 5, so it's going to be a Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd down and very manageable. We'll say 3.
Clock at 6 minutes and rolling. This time he's under center. Evans at fullback. Tries the hard count.
Trying to get the Eagles to jump there. 12 on the play clock. Waiting for the play to come in. And they're going to call a timeout. Set up this 3rd and 5 play. 5:46 to go, 2nd quarter. This timeout brought to you by Medic Pharmacy and Gifts of Kingfisher. We'll be right back.
Friday Night Lights is one of the best ways to spend your time in the state of Oklahoma. Kingfisher may be a small town, but we win big. Here at Jackson's
Yep. Again, just kind of a, Brandon coming back towards the line of scrimmage. Colin finds him out in the flat there, not flat, just kind of behind the scrimmage. He picks about 4 yards, so
it's going to be a 3rd and 6.
Yep.
And I think we're in 4-down territory. Once we cross the 50, Shane, I think, like you said, I think this is going to be a shootout this evening. So
you can learn a lot from the people who power America.
Fisher takes a snap, rolls out to his right. Finds, and misses.
Yep, just kind of
LT. LT Taylor,
LT set right on the other side of the 1st down. Cullen rolls to his right, and I don't know if the ball kind of got to LT's left or not, but kind of just missed on that one. So it looks like we are going to punt this down and maybe pin him deep here.
Be Logan Kirby doing the punting for the Bears this evening.
Guys, that's
We're going to transition now to the 4A Weatherford Eagles at the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets. Kingfisher again ranked 10 in Class 3A, where the score is currently 7-6 with 5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter.
Fakes a handoff, got a man wide open in the end zone.
There! Oh, it was knocked away. They're going to say it was incomplete.
Yep.
Had it in his paws.
Is that Reagan that had it in his paws?
Yeah. And that was a great defensive play. I think that was Cash Jennings who just came over there and just raked it out of his hand, so it sets up a 4th down. 4th down and 3 from the 5. Kingfisher can get a 1st down without scoring. Barton's going to be in the backfield.
Double tight situation. Probably quarterback's nope, he's going to drop back. Go. You got the corner. You got the corner.
A lot of green over there. It's a race to the pylon, and Jax Sternberger wins it. Dennis's Express Pharmacy touchdown run on 4th down by the senior quarterback.
He had a man in the end zone for a brief second, but good play. Good decision to keep the ball.
5:38 to go in the 2nd quarter, and the Jackets have their 1st lead of the game, 12-7. Well, Kingfisher not.
We've got a halftime score update out of the Class A matchup between the Moreland Bearcats and the Minco Bulldogs. The Minco Bulldogs are leading 14-6 at half. Another halftime score update. Take that back. The Dewar Dragons are up 34-0 against Cherokee with 7 minutes and 13 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Bounces near side, uses the stiff arm, gets the 1st down across the 45-yard line down to the 43. Now marking with the 44, gaining 5.
Stopped by McHenry for the Chiefs.
126 yards rushing on 11 carries for Nevin Corbin. 133 yards rushing on 3 carries for Zach Mullen. Mullen, ball is the crossing pattern, the slant incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Both those slants that he's thrown today, he's hit them a little bit low.
Mm-hmm.
He's had them open, but throw them about down the knees.
Coming into the season, Coach Bean he thought his team would be inexperienced, young, and there goes your quarterback, Mullen. What a transfer. What a kid to move in from Chakota. He can take care of a lot of issues down to the 25-yard line, gaining 19 on that carry.
First time he's carried the ball and hadn't scored.
Exactly right.
He's 3 for 4.
First down and 10 at the 26-yard line. The score's 34-0, almost halfway through the second quarter. It's been all Dewar tonight. So they make the drive in from the eastern part of the state, out south of Tulsa, down by Henrietta. I'm going to give it to the fullback this time, and this is a carry. I think Tyler Sullivan will get his first carry of the night. Down to the 20-yard line, picking up about 6. So second down and 5 at the 20. As they're on the march, they're in the red zone now.
Cargola is the quarterback.
And he'll call his own number on a little quarterback draw, and he'll push the pile before he's pushed back. He'll get within about a yard or two of the first down stick. From the 20-yard line down to the 17, gaining 3. So third down and short. Dewar has not been stopped. They've scored every possession. Cargola this time will hand off, and first down yardage on the run that time. That's Sullivan again.
Yep, number 22.
Yep. And so Sullivan will gain down to the 12, gain of 5. And right to the end zone for Cargola. Touchdown. Your backup quarterback looks pretty darn good as well.
Yep. Going to run the option that time. Didn't have to. Saw a seam there between the guard and the end and took it right down the middle for the score.
Christian Cargola from 12 yards out to make it 40-0. Here's the two-point conversion. And into the end zone for 2 goes Sullivan. 42-0, 4:55 to play. And
we're going to go live now to the 4A Blanchard Lions, who are ranked 8 in Class 4A at the Noble Bears. Noble Bears are coached by Greg George with a record this year of 1-0, beating Kingfisher last week, and a record last year of 8-3. The Blanchard Lions are 8-4 last year, playing the Noble Bears.
The back of the end zone. But, I mean, gosh, you get him out of the pocket. He's, run, throw type scenario. So here we go. This is going to be a big fourth down here. Let's see. We're on the 7-yard line. Okay, I was. The
7-yard line, 4th and 3 for the Lions. Bear defense looking to get a stop here. 6:25 remaining. Bears trail 6-0 after the Lions took the opening drive down the field and converted for a touchdown.
Yeah, they're going to put that tight end, on the right side.
Yeah.
Kind of an extra blocker here.
There's the snap to Cooksey.
Yep.
Short little pass.
All
That's
right,
be
there
knocked
we go.
Down.
Good deal.
Nice job by the defense. It got to stop, Shane.
There we go. So, again, they were trying to find Brayson Carter over the middle, but Cooksey kind of threw it back to his left, so he could not corral that. So a turnover on down. So big defensive stand there for the Bears, Scotty. And, Randy, that was nice. What'd you see down there? Lost the, okay. We got some water.
Somebody needs some water.
Coaches need some water. So it looks like we have a little, I think it's a timeout by the refs, actually, guys. I did not see a timeout called. Oh, it's just a turnover on down. So you got a little bit of a delay here. So a little bit of get some watered up a little bit. And so we just need to sustain a drive here, fellas.
Yeah, I think, the Bears, get the offense clicking and maybe pick up, 2 or 3 first downs, get down the field, flip the field here on them, Shane, and, drive into Lion territory. But it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bears, 6:19 remaining.
Yep.
And the Bears will have the ball at the 7-yard line.
Okay, and it looks like they're bringing in Jackson Stewart. last week he did a tremendous job on the, he's been in there a time or two of blocking tight end basically, but he does a tremendous job. But again, here we go. We're going to have.
Got a score update from the Cashion Wildcats at the Pawhuska Huskies. That score at half is 22-13 with the Pawhuska Huskies leading against Cashion.
That was nice.
Before the game started. So there's a swing pass out in the flats. That's Brandon has the ball. And
we're going to
have a hold, guys.
Yep. Thank you, Randy. That was LT or Kirby?
Well, so again, you're just trying to get to the ball into your playmaker's hands. And unfortunately, tremendous effort on the block, but there is going to be a hold there, so that's going to be half the distance to the goal.
Didn't see a number.
Yeah, it was kind of jumbled up down in there. I wish they'd say who it was. I know down in Texas, I was watching a high school Texas game. They actually say who the penalties are.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Okay.
So
what is that, Shane? Half the distance of the goal?
Yep. So, it's a spot. So they
it's a spot foul. Okay.
Yeah, so 10 yards from where he was held. So, it would have been a nice gain.
5-yard line for the Bears. Handoff to Colin Thomas. Gets about.
Another score update from the Class 2A matchup. The Hennessy Eagles at the Crossing Christian Knights. Crossing ranked 9 in Class 2A. That score at halftime is 29-7 with Crossing's leading.
Give to Thomas and tried to kind of bounce that out, and just not much there. He kind of chopped him down at the legs. You go low and you're going to knock kids down pretty quickly, right? So that's a nice tackle there by Meeker.
So that brings up 2nd and about 12. Official drops back. There's a throw down the middle of the field. He's got Brandon. Oh,
man,
just out of reach, just out of his reach, Shane, about the 45-yard line.
Yep, just a hair out of his reach. The number 9 for Blanchard was, had a right behind Reagan Palmer, was right on him. There was a little bit of pressure on Colin when he threw that. I look back and they were helping him up off the turf. But again, fellas, I think that deep ball is going to be there.
It should be there, yeah.
And they got to respect that. And you would think that would open up some underneath routes for us as well.
Well, and to Blanchard's credit there, Shane, they had 2 defensive backs running with Brandon.
Yeah, they sure did. And, that's going to be, all year, the key is going to be on Brandon Harper. I mean, for a lot of the yeah. So we
had it.
Yep.
Had LT there, but just a little bit high.
Yeah, he had a little pressure off his right side. He had to step up in the pocket. And
moving forward, throwing the ball, just got a little away from him.
Yep, sure did. So now we're going to have to be careful here, guys, because you're going to have Laminack and Carter back deep. This is a dangerous situation here for the Bears. These 2 kids are really good, and you're going to have to kick it to them.
Yeah, you almost want to kick to the sideline, I think, towards the Bears sideline.
Okay,
and that's what they do.
He still fields it.
Yeah, Laminack fields it at about the 45, and the Bears do a nice job wrapping him up. Brought down at the 41 by Devin Knight.
Pretty good coverage there, guys.
That was, this is the 3rd time, though, guys. Their starting position has been tremendous right here. They started on their 43 in the first series. Now they're in our territory, man. This is
Did you see that, Shane? Instant replay.
I did. That was very nice.
That's new this week, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Rowden and his team, just tremendous job. I mean,
they all do really good getting all this set up for us. But yeah, that was a tremendous play by Devin Knight coming down, and because like I said, the Laminack kid is very shifty, and he's hard to bring down. So again, they have tremendous starting position here, guys.
So they're going to have the ball at the 40.
Yep.
41-yard line. No, I'm sorry.
Was there a penalty?
There had to have been.
A false start. Okay, so that must have been on the. So we did not see that on the punt. So
the Lions will have the ball at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yep.
Cooksey takes the snap, hands off to the number 28.
That's
20.
That
is, number 20?
Yep.
Oh, so that's Mikhail Howe.
Yep. So again, 24, Zach Garrett has not been back in. He left the last series. So Mikhail Howe gets the feed right up the middle. Picked up a nice gain, about 4 yards there.
Yeah, 2nd and 6 for the Lions from the 32-yard line.
Yep. So there you go.
Snap.
Just
Oh! Devin Knight really close to
Yeah.
picking that off and taking it back
Man.
downfield. So
again, they try to swing that out quickly to Brayson Carter. Excuse me, I keep saying that wrong. And Devin Knight jumped in front of that pass. So here's another
nice read by Devin.
Yeah, it was a
Shane.
tremendous read there. And so here we go. That's going to set up a big third down here. But nice play, Devin Knight.
3rd and 6 for the Lions from the 32-yard line. Bears need to get a stop here. Here's the handoff. Oh, I think we might have had
We got a false start here. It's going to
Yeah,
be
I
back
think,
5.
yeah.
Was
False
kind of a
start
late flag
It was,
there.
Yeah.
there
Yeah,
you
so
go.
false start on Lions. That'll take them back 5 yards, as Shane mentioned. And that'll make it 3rd and 11.
Okay, good.
From about the 37-yard line, I believe.
Okay, good. We'll always take a penalty, right?
Oh, absolutely.
In our favor. Boy, just the contrast of penalties, guys, from last week till tonight. I mean, it's already – we probably have surpassed the penalties that we had last week.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, mistake-free game last week, you know, and
you know, you're going to get crews like that. Some crews call a lot, some do not. So it just kind of looks like tonight we're going to have one of those. There's an open
Cooksey
man.
going downfield, and it's going to be caught in the end zone by the Lions for a touchdown.
That was a tremendous pass, a tremendous catch. Tyler Hughes, I mean, he laid that right in there. So, I mean, again, he had all day to throw the pass. We had no rush there. He does a nice job of stepping up into that pocket and threw a really nice deep ball. Like I said, man, the kid can really throw it. I was kind of surprised they're not going for 2 right here. You know, you got Alex Price coming in. He missed the last one, so I thought that might be going for 2. But
there's the snap and the kick, and that one's good.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take a quick break here at noblebears.tv.
So he'll end up gaining 7. Sullivan this time angles off right guard. Not a whole lot there. Give him 3 with under 25 seconds to play in the first half. And probably one more play here. Cargola will throw it. A pitch near side. Sullivan to the near sideline to the 50, and he'll go out of bounds. Nope, the clock's going to run. And he'll gain to the 48. Well, they should. Was it a first down? They should have stopped the clock while they set the sticks. They won't, though.
I think it was first down.
Gain of 8, and we've arrived at halftime. Very, very impressive first 24 minutes for the Dewar Dragons. They come on.
It should be Aaron Delatorre with the kick. He's the one who booted through the extra point. Now 1 for 3 on the season there. It's got to be a good, weight off his shoulders there. Gets his first of the season. Goes deep with this one. Jet's going to field it at the 8-yard line.
Nobody's going to get him again. Oh, he's touched at least.
I think
that's Koval.
2 more score updates for you. The Class B matchup, OBA versus Southwest Covenant Patriots. The score to that game at halftime is 36-20 with OBA in the lead. We also have another one, the Dewar Dragons versus the Cherokee Chiefs, one of the Skordle game of the week. That score at half is 42-0 with Dewar up.
So the Eagles at their own 35, 1:25 to go. They're trying to steal back the momentum before halftime. Birdwell comes up on Nixon.
I lost a helmet. Ball's on the ground. Kingfisher says they got it.
And they do!
Kingfisher has it.
The Jackets force the fumble and come away with the fumble recovery. It's another Pioneer Internet defensive stand by the Jackets. Wow, what a turn of events in just a couple of plays. Kingfisher forces the fumble, gets the fumble recovery. I didn't see who came out of there with it.
I didn't either.
I'm sure our viewers had a much better look at it than we did.
We got a couple of our Stan Blundell turnovers that we always like to ask for in certain situations, but We'll take them at any time.
So the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets have it at the Weatherford 40 with 1:14 to go in the half. Can they do something more here?
Going out with the trips. Tight end trip set. Looking to pass.
Sternberger comes out to Burnham, who just has, he goes down to a knee and makes the catch, really kind of loses about a half yard there as Cash Jennings lowers the boom on him after he had taken the knee. They take a yard away there. It's 2nd and 11. Clock's running. 45 to go in the half. Sternberger rolls, looks.
Right, looks. Who we got there?
Pass is
That's
complete
Borelli.
to Borelli, out of bounds. It's going to be a Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd down and short. That stops the clock with 38.2 ticks showing. Ball is spotted at the 32-yard line. The line to gain's the 30. Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd down. Low snap. Sternberger has it. Good.
You got feet.
Good time in the pocket.
There you go. That's first down.
F&M Bank 1st down. Clock is stopped momentarily with 30 seconds left. The Eagles won't get off of him. Now the clock starts back up. 30 seconds to go. 1st and 10 at the 30. Sternberger with the snap. Rolls.
Look at the end zone.
Goes for it. Oh, lays
Just
out.
outside of Burnham's hands.
Incomplete. That does stop the clock with 18 seconds left. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Not all bad there. It does stop the clock. Allows everybody to kind of catch their breath a little bit here. Jackets trying to make it a 2-score game before halftime. Remember, Kingfisher will get the ball back to start the second half.
Four wideouts again. Barton in the backfield.
Sternberger gets ready to take the snap. Looks. Takes the hit as he releases. Has Nixon right there in his face.
They just put him in.
It's going to set up 3rd down and 10 with 13.8 ticks left on the clock. Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd down coming up. Three receivers to the far side, one to the near side. Borelli down on this end.
Weatherford's got him dropped back.
Sternberger gets out of the grasp and then just lets it fly into the end zone, overthrows everybody. Now there's 6 seconds left on the clock. They're going to bring out De La Torre and see if he can boot this field goal. Now the Jackets do have some fake field goals in their arsenal. They're going to call a timeout. Let's keep it right here.
I thought those were usually accidental. I didn't know they were in the arsenal.
This timeout brought to you by Medic Pharmacy and Gifts of Kingfisher. Medic Pharmacy, we're in business for your health. I notice Medic's having a Labor Day sale on Traeger products, Traeger grills.
I notice Mr. Russell has been getting some spices down there, some seasonings. He has a lot of them.
Yeah, Chris Eaton watching the game, I guess. Speaking of Myers Real Property. He's good to watch us until, well, he doesn't necessarily, he's not obligated to watch the Lamega basketball anymore. Well, I was going to say until November 1. So we've got 47-yard attempt. Aaron De La Torre.
Kind of like your wedge game. You got to play the wind a little bit, right?
Absolutely. Snap, hold, kick. Hey, that's a good-looking kick. He nailed it. Aaron Delatorre, 47 yards. He was 0 for his first 2 on extra point attempts, but the senior.
It up.
Wow. So 10 straight points by the Jackets. Gives them a 10-point lead, 24-14 with 1.6 seconds left on the clock. I'm squibbing this bank first kickoff.
On the ground.
Aaron Delatorre. Again, last week his very first extra point attempt.
Hit the upright.
Hit the upright, and it may be on the way down when it did. His first extra point attempt today, he got his foot into it. It was just off the mark. They said no good. He made his third one, or made his second one today. And then right there from 47 yards, there was the moment it left his foot, we thought it had a chance, and boy, did it. That's a young man who last year did not get to play because of a torn ACL.
He's also bucking a pretty good side wind. When I say pretty good, the fireman's flag is sticking straight out, so it is a good wind.
Bank first kickoff.
There you go, Mr. Swisher. Get that one on the ground.
Yeah, it's bobbled, so that's going to allow the time to run off the clock. So Weatherford will not get another kick. So 10 straight points by the Jackets to close the half. And they're going to get the ball to start the second half unless Jeff Myers doesn't like prosperity. We'll check it out. We're going to take a timeout here. When we come back, we'll have our Mercy Hospital Kingfisher halftime show. Stay with us.
Wheeler Brothers Grain Company was founded in 1917 by Frank and William Bill Wheeler. Today it boasts 19 grain elevator locations with storage capacity of more than 20 million bushels.
At Noble High School Field, where the Bears just punched it in with 1:08 remaining in the first quarter and closed the gap 13-7. And Mr. Swopes, who just converted on the extra point, is back out there for the kickoff. He'll be kicking off from the 40-yard line. And here's the kick.
Okay, not bad right there.
Nice kick by Swopes. And that's come up and fielded by number 1, Brayson Carter. And the Bears.
Our halftime transition is brought to you by Scott Treller Insurance. I'm your host for the Skordle Pay Dirt Show, this Week 1 deal, Drew Baker. My producer, Ethan Sunken, here. We've got some halftime updates. The game of the week, the Dewar Dragons at the Cherokee Chiefs. Dewar's ranked 4 in Class B, pardon me. The score of that game right now is 42-0 at half, with Dewar having 376 yards rushing this game. Dewar is coached by Josh Ben with a record last year of 13-1. They were the 2020 state champions in Class B. Cherokee Chiefs with a record this year of 1-0, last year with a record of 3-8. Our other game, the 5A matchup, we have the El Reno Indians at Piedmont. Piedmont Wildcats coached by Jeff Hall with a record last year of 5-6, losing last week to Noble, so they have a record this year of 0-1. El Reno is coached by Russell Cook with a record last year of 4-5. The Cashion Wildcats, who are ranked 2 in Class 2A, are at Pawhuska tonight with a record last year of 16-0. They are the Class A state champions with a record this year of 0-1, losing last week in the Week 0 to Rejoice. That score at half is 13-22. Pawhuska, who is ranked 10 in Class 2A, coached by Matt Hennessy, with a record of 0-2 against Cashion the last 2 years, with a record last year of 11-3. Our 2A matchup, the Hennessy Eagles at Crossings. The Crossing Christian Knights are up 29-7 at half. Crossing is ranked 9 in Class 2A this year, with a record last year of 10-3. Their head coach, Jonathan Keithley. Head coach of the Hennessy Eagles, Paul Hicks, with a record last year of 5-5. Our Class B matchup, Oklahoma Bible Academy versus Southwest Covenant Patriots. The score to that game is 36-20, with OBA leading at the half. Their coach, Chris Kayott, with a record last year of 9-1. Head coach for the Southwest Covenant Patriots, John Jensen, with a record last year of 3-6. We go now to the Blanchard Lions, who are ranked 8 in Class 4A. They're playing at Noble. The Noble Bears head coach, Greg George, with a record this year of 1-0, beating Kingfisher last week, with a record last year of 8-3. Blanchard's record last year was 8-4. Your matchup between the Weatherford Eagles and the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets, that score at half is 14-24, with Kingfisher leading. The Kingfisher Yellow Jackets are coached by Jeff Myers with a record this year of 0-1, losing to Noble last week. Record last year of 6-5. They're currently ranked 10 in Class 3A. Weatherford Eagles are coached by Reagan Roof with a record last year of 4-6. In our final game, the Class A matchup between the Moreland Bearcats versus the Minco Bulldogs at Minco. That score at half is 6-14 with Minco leading. Head coach Brock Wardlaw for the Minco Bulldogs with a record last year of 8-4. The Moreland Bearcats are coached by Jake Allen with a record last year of 7-3. Cashion-Pawhuska is where we're going to go now.
It's going nowhere. That one is quickly stopped as the Pawhuska defense, the defensive line comes in. Give credit to number 72, Connor Easley, the 6'1 senior.
Yeah, I said, I seen them on film and their interior line probably. I know they've got some big names at linebacker, and we've got big old number 9 Noah Wilson, but their interior linemen, man, those dudes are big and they are active.
So aced out is Max Brown here on our side to the right. It's Cooper Frazee, chance, Acord, back to pass, shotgun, rolling in, steps up. He's got space, got Max Brown, comes back, finds Max at the sticks, and that'll be a first down, Cashion Wildcats.
Great job there by Max of coming back to his quarterback and being smart and aware to say, all right, I'm coming back this far because the chains are here. So he did a good job getting right on those chains, and good job there by Acord of using his legs and staying with it and converting. That's a big conversion for Cashion.
Big time. So after a couple of negative plays, Wildcats have 1st and 10 from the 30, 38. Can't really trust our scoreboard here. Acord with the inside give to Frazee. He'll be met at the line, and he'll go down quickly. Give credit to number 58. That is it's getting dark here now. Devin Bighorse, 6'1", 220 senior.
Yeah, then just waiting to see maybe if Acord will pull one of those and take off. Ben was so good at that, and he'd get out on the edge, and he could. And Chance can run too. They are so keyed in on the running back there. So maybe they'll make an adjustment.
2nd and 9, 9:56. High snap. Acord steps in the pocket, goes deep. Brown matched up one-on-one. That one goes a little bit deep as give credit to number 4, Traven Richardson on the coverage.
Yeah, they're playing soft now. They are giving up the underneath stuff. They are not going to let Max beat them deep. But, hey, worth a shot, see if Max can go up and make a play. Another 3rd and long right here, so going to have to get creative and find another way to extend this drive.
Gilbert up top, Max Brown underneath. Wildcats in shotgun, big 3rd down opportunity. Pressure's on. Acord rolling to his right.
Got him.
Gilbert going up top, and that one's broken up. Give credit to Acord rolling to his right, finding Kai Gilbert in his hands, and it looked like
Terrell Richardson right there. Just good timing.
Yep.
He timed it up. Chance to put it where he had to put it, and
there on that run. So let's see what happens right here. 1st and 10 for Piedmont.
Twins to the left, Mars under center, Wood in the backfield, putting a man in motion. Here we go. Handoff is to Wood left side, and he's got room. He rolls over a guy, but he ankle tackles, and again, number 4 for El Reno is going to be credited with the tackle, but I think he's going to regret it because Wood brought the thunder.
Yeah, that was a full-on you're going to earn this tackle if you want this tackle. I wouldn't get past you. You're in my way. Get out of my way. No. Okay, fine. I'll just hurt you.
Little ankle biter at the end of there for the tackle. Going to bring up 2nd and 7 on the 3-yard.
We're going to transition now to the Blanchard Lions versus the Noble Bears. The score to that game, 13-7, with Blanchard in the pay dirt territory.
Here's the snap to Cooksey. Throws quickly out in the flats.
Okay, just Cooksey finds his man out there in the flat. That's Laminack, and he does a nice job of getting 3 or 4 there. Good pursuit by L.T. Taylor and Logan Kirby on that to bring him down. But
and Shane, our trivia question is up for this evening, and that question is the last game of Noble's first season was played against Blanchard. At the end of the game, Noble won by a field goal. Who kicked the winning field goal?
Ooh, very nice. Okay. I only know that because Kersey told me the answer. So,
and I only know because Kersey told both of us. So,
but do we have a penalty here, or I say, is there a penalty down, or he got that?
I don't see a flag.
Okay,
so chains are moving. So,
gotcha. Okay, so that was Laminack in motion. Number 3, Jackson Laminack coming to motion. Cooksey hands it off to him, and he cuts it up to the right. And I mean, these kids are really good at finding those running lanes. and just punching up in there. So, man.
So 1st and 10 for the Lions from the 14-yard line. There's the handoff. And he's going to scamper into the end zone for a Blanchard Line touchdown. Lions are going to lead 19-7.
Yep. I mean,
before the extra point.
So again, I mean, they just that was all groundwork right there for.
Oh, big hit by Caruth, and he knocks him down. He's going to have to find his helmet. And so 2nd down and 10, and Jake Caruth laid the wood on him on that one. So number 32 came in. That's Sebastian Valdez. Got the offsides. Pulled a little Minko back on them. That's what Minko loves to do. So that'll make it 2nd down and 5. Getting cheap yardage there. You can't do that. They're already getting kind of what they want sometimes. Can't give them the free stuff. So like we talked about, penalties, turnovers, special teams going to be a big deal. So they're going to reset 2nd and 5. 7 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Going to pitch it out wide. Brummel's going to try to get him, slows him down, and gets him. Aiden Brummel, the freshman, pulls him down to the ground for a tackle for the loss. Caruth comes back in, and that'll make it 3rd down and 11 with a loss of 6 yards. Nice job, freshman, number 3. What a tackle. All by himself up there. Blocker on top of him and able to drag him down for a big loss. Putting Moreland in 3rd and long is exactly where you want him. Look at the pass. Nobody there. He's going to run. There's Caruth. Gobbles him up. He's going to get about 3 yards, and it'll be 4th and maybe 9.
Well, some good defense.
Good defense.
Maybe I need to stay on the roof longer.
Mr. Sims getting his cardio in at the 3rd quarter.
20 coming up after the penalty.
Oh, those are those ones where now you have to figure out how do you build back from this. Those are one of those plays that are kind of difficult to overcome, but this Piedmont team has showed that they can move this ball in 20 yards, and so let's see what they can do. That might be
Mars under center, and here's a pass wide open, and oh my goodness,
was almost there. Fuston on the almost there, went through his hands. Oh goodness gracious! Oh, that he was right there. That was that one had pay dirt just sitting there, ready to be there. So
somebody's playing Gorilla Man Gun in the booth next to us, and very, very excited as, again, missed opportunity there.
Oh, that looks like we're going to have a little timeout here, or we're having some... we are, it looks like we're having some scoreboard issues going on, so...
We're still up and going.
Yep,
here we go.
Here. We're checking everything, making sure everything's good here. But it looks like they went to it might have been like.
We're going to transition now to the Hennessy Eagles at the Crossings Christian Knights. Crossings ranked 9 in Class 2A. The score to that game is currently 7-29, with Crossings leading in the 3rd quarter.
On the ground, I do not believe it was recovered by the Eagles. It was not. Brandon Valles lit him up in the backfield. And there is trips to the bottom. And it will be a handoff. They're back there. First contact was made by, I believe that is Cam Griffin. Oh my. What'd he do? Okay, well, they're going to give the unsportsmanlike conduct, I believe, on to crossings. I mean, what's really the point of... Like, I feel like you prove up enough by being up by so much. I don't know what the point of that is. But, I mean, third and pretty long, I'd say. Third and 38. That's kind of far. It'll be a they hand it off on 3rd and 38, and he's gonna get no way. He will spin at the 40 and be dragged down at the 43. I mean, luckily it was 3rd and 38, so it'll be like a 4th and 12. But still, that's a 24-yard rush.
Heard the whistle.
Yep.
They're just going to replay the down from the 29. And there goes Cargola again inside the 20. Pretty much got the yardage back that he didn't get on the last play. Didn't get credit for on the last play.
Yeah.
Down to the 18. He'll gain 11.
Defensive play there, McHenry on the tackle.
So now 3rd down and 4. And it's Sullivan picking his way right side. And I believe he'll get the first down. He was popped late. The ball is loose. Did Cherokee get the ball back? Nope. I think it'll stay with Dewar. It was covered. One of those big uglies in there.
Got popped pretty good that they're at the end of that carry.
So the gain down to the 15-yard line, a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd down at about a yard or so. Cargola pitches out left side. That's a new ball carrier right there. That's a big boy, too.
There's a train wreck there on the sideline. Like that's McHenry. Yep.
Yeah, that's Ashton Hawkins, 44. And they're going to give it to him again, angling right and just pulling the pile. He'll get down to the 3-yard line.
22's back in at tailback.
Sullivan back out there. 2nd down and goal. It's going to be Cargola stepping into the end zone for the touchdown, and that'll send us home. Christian Cargola, the 2nd rushing touchdown of the night for him, as he will score from 3 yards out. And Dewar comes west. They make the 216-mile drive, and we go home early. Very, very impressive night. 48-0, the final score as Dewar goes to 1-0. And Cherokee falls to 1-1. And Coach, we talked about it all night. I wanted to see what Dewar's going to bring to the table. We'll see those guys in November and December.
You bet. They'll be playing after week 10 or 11, whatever it is.
Because you figure that the young and inexperienced.
We're going to transition now to the Class A matchup between the Moreland Bearcats and the Minco Bulldogs. The score to that game is 6-14, with Minco leading in the 3rd quarter.
30 seconds in this 3rd quarter. Like you said, this quarter is flying by.
We have a cramp here on a Moreland player.
I bet you start seeing a lot of people cramp. I haven't seen Moreland switch a whole lot of guys in and out. I have for Minco. That might loom large.
It could.
Come in the 4th quarter.
It really could.
How well did you train? How well did you condition? How well did you hydrate today?
Well, it's a very humid night.
Humid night. It's hot. And so it'll be 3rd down and 4.
2 big plays coming up, Pastor Mike.
Yeah.
It's important that we get a stop here and get the ball back.
Yeah, definitely 4 down territory.
Cameron, what do you sense from the sideline down there right now?
Yeah, I think they're pretty tense. These are some pretty big plays, but it's going to be a battle all night long for this win.
Yeah, it is. This is not going to be easy to get. And so, injury timeout here. They're working on that cramp over there. I got a feeling you're going to see more guys cramp up. How hot is it down there, Cameron? Pretty hot?
I had to get a water. I'm sweating pretty good down here. I'm not even playing. So.
You're not even playing. That's right. Yeah, it's hot and muggy.
He's
got some rain finally. Thank the Lord we got some rain yesterday. Got some good rain. But that made it a little muggy today. A little muggy.
Sure did.
Hard run from the 9-yard line. They got into Cashin territory. And that was a 26. Basically, it was Drummond with his feet, and that's been the story all day today.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
he's had a couple big passes. That one on 4th down, but it's been his feet that have done it for.
The plays he's made with his arm, though, were really, it's kind of like OSU last night. I felt like it's the miscommunication defensively on assignments. It's not like he just made any great throws,
right.
But man, he's been good with his legs.
2-point conversion underway. Richardson with the ball, and he will not make it. So good work there by the Cashin defense holding.
Was that Branson early, 22, that came screaming up early? Who is that? Oh, that's Camden, 23, screaming through there early. Good read on that initial play. So we've done a lot better there on the swinging gate here the last few times. So
the Wildcats, 2 possessions, 2 punts. The Pawhuska Huskies, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns.
Make it hard for him to go up the middle. So 3rd and 4. Here we go. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Left in this 3rd quarter. And the quarterback does keep it. That was number 53. Willman was able to drag him down, but he went 4 or 5 yards before he fell down.
This is like
and that quarterback's done that a lot of times.
I'm going to date myself, but this is like Woody Hayes football. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Nothing fancy. Just run, and got to get some stops here on this drive.
31-yard line, 1st and 10. 1 minute, 40 seconds left on this clock for the 3rd quarter. Tying a shoe.
This has been a fast quarter.
Yeah, it is a lot of runs, so the clock's been moving. And they've let this clock just run. Nobody stopped it. The referee didn't stop it. All right, so we're down to 1 minute 23. 1st and 10.
Want to keep him out of the end zone here, Pastor Mike.
Quarterback's going to keep it again. Nice job by Gage Law. Knocked him down, made it hard. And then finally, looked like Caruth is able to bring him down. But, that was a good job by Law.
That is a good job by Law. And I tell you what, that quarterback is tough to bring down.
Yeah.
Number 7, he is a good player. Sampson is really a solid football player. And he turned a 2 or 3 yard loss into a 2-yard gain there.
Yeah, he's a load to bring down. That's definitely what they're trying to do. I bet a lot of their game plan is trying to wear other teams out. Good thing for Minko is they're able to sub in and out. Hopefully that'll help them in the long run here. So 2nd down and 8. 22 seconds, 3rd quarter. Probably the last play of the 3rd quarter right here. And he keeps it. He flips it. Brummel comes up with it. Ashton Taylor knocked it out of his hand. Brummel catches it in midair, and he's tackled at the 34-yard line. The 5th turnover of the game. What a job by Ashton Taylor. 10 seconds left on the clock for the 3rd quarter. Ashton.
We're going to go live now to the Blanchard Lions, who are ranked 8 in Class 4A at the Noble Bears.
Back. And he's going to be just maybe short of the 1st down.
Boy, we had a nice push, too. We had 3 or 4 kids kind of get through the backfield there. Trevor Hand was one of them, and he was able to slip through their arms, and they're going to give them that 1st down there. So that is a, gosh. Okay, we're going to tighten this up a little bit right here, fellas. Tighten this up.
Yeah, so first down and 10 for the Lions. 6:52 remaining in the second quarter. There's the snap. Cooksey throws out to number 1, Carter.
Good job
Nice
there.
job by the Bears. He's going to lose a yard,
Yep.
Shane.
So good job there. I believe that was L.T. Taylor and Logan Kirby.
No, that was Peterman.
Oh, very nice. It was Peterman. Okay, very good. So Jordan Peterman comes in there. Nice. He blew that out. It's hard to tell what number it is from this distance. So great job, Jordan Peterman. You got Peterman in there. A little bit more athleticism, a little more speed with Peterman that can kind of match some of those kids that are pretty quick. So you're going to have Brandon and Laminack. Look at this matchup, fellas, right here in the slot. And they're going to – yeah, just not much to that. I mean, just kind of a slant route. And a nice pass by Carson Cooksey right to number 9. That is Reagan Palmer. And picks up that first down. But, we've got to go low and bring them down. You saw Trevor Rudd trying to hit him up high, and that's just not going to work, fellas. Because, the Palmer kid has a pretty good size advantage down there over Trevor Rudd. So,
yeah.
All right, here comes Laminack in motion. And there it is. Just
the counter.
Just the counter
down
play.
To the 10-yard line for the Lions.
That, like you said, Scotty, that's a tough play to defend. You have Laminack coming in motion. They fake that and just give it back to Garrett, and he's able to pick up 5 yards there. So, nice play. Well designed.
$5:17 remaining.
Kind of taking their
second and 5 for the Lions at the 10-yard line. Bears trying to get a stop and get off the field here.
Okay, there we go. Yep, just going to – oh! Man, so LT had him.
Yeah.
And did a tremendous job of getting to him, but Laminack, once again, he's pretty shifty. Just, you saw Cooksey kind of read that. And we're going to have to watch for this because he's going to fake that and pull it out of Laminack's belly at some
and
point.
Just keep it and run around the end.
Absolutely. So Laminack there is a nice job. They're still a little bit short of that first down. You just got to be Garrett up the middle, Randy. Little counter up the middle to Garrett.
3rd and 2 for the Lions.
Jump, yep.
7-yard line. There's a direct snap to.
Yep. So just
to Garrett.
So like I said, that just right now we're just having a really hard time defending that play, and nothing to it. Like I said, Cooksey just gets the snap, quick give to Garrett up the middle, and he is able to pick up that first down. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
You can hear that Noble student section in the background, Shane.
That
Randy.
is very good, very good. They kind of have them a little
blackout this evening and a glow section, I guess, is what
gotcha. Okay.
Mason was telling me earlier.
Okay. I mean, I can't imagine them doing much else than a run here, fellas.
Yeah,
he's going to roll out too.
He's going to roll out and just.
Well, he's in. So, well, you turnovers. They're going to come back to haunt you. And I know that was just a mistake, or they're going to happen. But you just got to know when the ball's in the air. And they're covering you up, you just got to get away. They always say, Peter, get away from where the ball's coming down, because we had a tremendous stop, and then we give it right back to them, and they take it into the house.
Well, and you have a chance to take the ball, get the ball back, take the ball down the field, punch it in, tie the ball game up.
That's right. That's absolutely right. And now you have a swing here of I think rather than tying the ball game. Now we're down 14 now, so.
Yeah.
It's one of those swings. So right here, but good news is we get the ball back at 3:38 left, and we get the ball second half.
Exactly. So we'll take a quick break. 3:38 remaining. Bears trail.
Flag. He's gonna. Ooh. It was down to the 21, but the flag, illegal shift, is called. So what? Repunt? They will move back 5 yards. Fourth and 17. Ooh, they almost blocked that. That'll be a really good punt. That is a really good punt. Down at the 8. Yeah, the repunt lost them 12 yards. 12.
Great job by Taylor Ladwig commentating for the Hennessy Eagles. We're going to go now to the Weatherford Eagles at the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets. That score at half was 14-24 with Kingfisher leading. The score stays the same with 10 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
The Kingfishers are going to reclaim possession at the 29-yard line.
Gain 9 yards.
Martin knew what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Chewed some time off the clock, picked up 9 yards.
Give me those 9, would you? Just put those on me.
Those down
yeah,
for me.
just put those on mine.
First and 10 for the Jackets, second possession, second half.
Quarterback lead.
Nothing doing for Sternberger on that first down. Got a Yellow Jacket slow to get up. Is that freezing?
Yeah, that's...
All right, that's good news. He gets up himself there. I think he'll probably have to come off for a play. Parker will come in for him, Tanner Parker, who did play some center last year.
I think at one point last year, everybody had played center, linebacker, defensive end, defensive tackle, quarterback, fullback.
Yeah, Snodgrass was snapping to himself. Second down and 9. Jackets are in the shotgun.
Bunch set to the wide side. High snap.
Yeah. Sternberger picks it up.
Can you throw it?
Yeah, he needed to throw that one away. I'm not sure if he could have got enough on it to get it past the line of scrimmage on the run, but huge loss there. Parker upset with himself. I think he had a glove on and tossed it over to the sideline. It probably was the reason for his errant snap. So it's going to set up a massive third down. It's a 26 yards. They're going to go under center now. Evans at fullback.
Get him in the right position. Just going to hand it off to Karcher. Nothing going.
So the Jackets go backwards. And that was Delatorre. Kingfisher will have to punt the ball deep in its own territory now. Nine and a half to go in this third quarter.
From almost the end zone.
Eagles send somebody out late.
Low kick.
Low end over end. Fielded at the 40, and that's where Weatherford will have it. .13 to go in the third. 3 possessions, nothing doing for either team.
We're going to transition now to the Piedmont Wildcats versus the Noble Bears, or El Reno Indians. The score to that game is 35-8 with the Piedmont Wildcats up.
The fingers left over up?
No, I said I had more fingers.
More
fingers.
I thought you said it was
No,
like, how many
I had-
fingers? Listen, we're related. How many fingers do you have over there?
Did you
Goodness
not know?
gracious.
Did you not know?
I don't pay attention to your hands, evidently. Goodness
Apparently
gracious.
not. Jeez, thanks. You call yourself a
Evan,
brother.
I guess. Here we go. Handoff up to Middleton Nicholson, and he is pushing his way. Going to depend on the spot. Second goal at the 1 yard line.
I will say, number 3, Malachi Nicholson, he was just juking left and right. That's where whenever you're playing like a video game and just pressing R1, L1, R1, L1, R1, L1, just trying to do something because he just kept going side to side and no one could actually get a tackle on him. So
Second goal from the 1. Roman Nose coming in and seems to be a little bit of a catalyst, and the Piedmont defense needs to adjust. Here we go. Roman Nose shotgun formation. The handoff is to Nicholson, looking for room on the right side. Hole is plugged. That Piedmont defense denies them the end zone. Going to need at least one more play if they want to go ahead and make it to pay dirt, but that's a big-time tackle.
I was going to say Tyson Binford there on the tackle. He had super upper body strength. He came up from behind Malachi Nicholson, put arms around the waist, and pulled him backwards. That's upper body strength from a guy that's trying to run away, and he said, no, you're going to sit down right here.
That's right. You sit there and think about what you did, young man. Here we go.
Nice.
3rd and goal. Yeah, I'm a parent. That's how that works sometimes. Although I have
yeah.
2 teenagers now. That was so dumb of me.
Yeah, that's your own fault.
Indeed it is.
Lots of whistles happening. It looks like it's going to be a timeout.
Timeout, El Reno. Timeout on the field. Let's take it with them. Crossover Radio Sports. Sports talk with a purpose. Be right back after.
We're going to jump now to our Class B matchup, OBA versus Southwest Covenant Patriots. The score to that game, 36-20, with OBA leading.
Out of play action. Harry Nunez is at tight end on the other side. Judd Cheatham wide to the right. Look for Cheatham to go deep and Colby to drag into the flat here. Ball's on the floor. Bodie picks it up. He's able to pick it up, avoid the fumble.
We were very fortunate on that one to get the ball back and live to play a 2nd and long.
Yeah, 2nd and long for the Trojans. With Bodie Boyston's arm, a long 2nd down is not a huge deal. Boyson takes a signal from Coach Kayot and comes into the huddle. He takes another look back. Look kind of as if Bodie was saying, you're calling what? But Kayot affirms the call, and Boyston is under center. Ian Easton in the backfield. Judd Cheatham in the slot to the right. Nunez and Colby are at tight end. We're going to fake the handoff to Cheatham. He's going to roll out. He's under pressure. He gets away, still showing patience. Throws it deep. Looking for Nunez. There's the flag.
Southwest Covenant player looked to grab him out by the left arm and
had
drag
him by the left
down.
arm. It's kind of the exact same play that happened at the other end. It's just a jump ball.
Yep.
And when both players jump for the ball, the offense is going to get that call. It just goes that way every time. Bodie just threw that one up for grabs, and it's the first time this season I felt like he's done that. So now Harry Nunez down on the field with a cramp. Coach Easton Maxwell hustling out there along with Coach Warnock.
And we definitely saw the relationship between Boydston and Nunez on that. They played a lot of football together, and Boydston just aired it out. And
I believe Harry is going to be there. I'm going to put it out there. I don't know if he's there or not, but I'm going to throw it.
What's that game? That grade school game called 21?
Yeah.
Where you throw the football up? And
yeah. Again, Boyson does a great job prolonging the play. He was caught dead to rights in the backfield and somehow got away, extended the play, but then just kind of threw it up for grabs. And like we saw in the previous drive for the Patriots, the jump ball results in a pass interference call. So we can chuckle at the officials from time to time and maybe even disagree with the call, but we can't call them inconsistent because they called the same thing both ways. Once again, I just think this might turn into a war of attrition, and the depth over here on this sideline is a lot deeper than it is on the far side.
A little bit concerning.
Yeah.
We're going to go now to the Cashin Pawhuska game. The Cashin Wildcats are down 21-34 against the Pawhuska Huskies in the 3rd quarter.
almost a, yeah, they did call illegal crackback right there. So 27 seconds left here in the third. So guys are tired, but man, really proud of them. They bowed up. I mean, they have bowed up here, and our guys aren't giving up. You know, they're tired, they're cramping. We're trying to rotate as many as we can out there, but man, been really proud of these guys, and they got better. They made some adjustments throughout the game. The one thing that keeps tripping us up, is getting 7 on the ground on the quarterback draw.
1st and 10 from the 46, 27.8 on the clock, third quarter. Drummond with the give underneath to Richardson, and he's beaten up. So nice work there by Jackson Vandruff, Camden Maroney. Who else is under that pile? Is that Tommy Branson?
Yeah,
so
Tommy.
give credit to the Wildcat D-line. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. And while the Wildcats, they gave up 2 scores to start, they got a nice stop and have put one up themselves to cut into that lead. And we'll enter the fourth quarter as the Wildcats find themselves down 13, 34-21.
To the 42-yard line of the Bearcats. Need a good snap here.
You took about 6 minutes
Get a
off
good
the clock.
kick. Yeah, we're down to 3 minutes and 47 seconds. If you can pin them deep, it's going to be tough for Moreland to go down the field. Good snap. Oh, it's a fake. He throws it to Carew.
Oh, my goodness.
And he gets it with the extra effort.
Wow.
Flag on the play. I think it's going to be
Face mask
a face mask.
Yes. Wow.
What a gutsy call by Coach Wardlaw. He was tackled before the first down. He had to make an extra effort, made the extra effort, and got the first down. I believe this is a face mask. I'm waiting for the call. Got down to the 31-yard line. Man, whoa, baby.
Unbelievable.
Cameron, what'd you think of that play call? Were you ready for that?
I was not ready for that. I was already looking down the other side for the punt, and then I turned around and he caught that ball. That was awesome. That was amazing.
Did you see Caruth?
Yeah, he put a hit on that.
Yeah, he had to really – he was going to be tackled, and it was not going to be enough, and he got enough out of it. And here's the play. Looks like he got another 10 yards out of it, so we're down to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, 3 minutes, 38 seconds. That might be the play of the game.
Yeah.
You want to talk about winning football, Coach Wardlaw. It's nice to have your punter that's the quarterback.
It is, and we're not going to punt down here, so we've got 4 plays to get these first downs, and it eats the clock up.
So probably going to see some timeouts here.
They're gonna have to.
Moreland's got all 3 timeouts. Clock is running. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. We'll snap this about 3:15. So under the center. It's going to hand it to Hughes to the outside. Nothing there.
Nothing there.
Going to lose about 4.
The defense, the Moreland defense was not full.
They are disciplined.
They are, and
we could see why Crescent only scored 7 last week. It's tough to score against them. So this will be second and
timeout by Moreland.
Yeah, 2nd and 14. 3 minutes, 7 seconds. Wow, I'm still amazed by that play call, and it worked perfect.
We're about a first down away from really not icing the game, but really putting some pressure on Moreland.
We have made it really hard for him right here. Got to keep. You really didn't want to lose that much yardage there. That's going to make this difficult because this has been tough running up the middle. But maybe McMurtry can find a little bit of space on the outside again and make somebody miss.
Ooh. Oh, they. Oh wait, never mind. 2nd and 7 from the 47. Handoff to Seabass. Gains. Not gains. Loses. Nothing. It's right back to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd and 7 from the 47. I guess it was like a few inches yard loss. And another low snap. Did Crossing just get that? Yes, they did. That made it what, 3 back, like just back to back low snaps, and the third one is on the ground. Crossings takes over, 1st and 10 from the 50. Wow. Wow. And 1st and 10 for Crossings. What's this guy's name again? Nair? Nair? Alright, he's Nair now. What's his... And up the middle, gains about 6. Nair. What's his first name? He's not on here. Jonah Nair? Okay. Alright, Jonah Nair.
Down the quarterback draw, it really has limited their, especially down here close.
Well, yeah, when you don't give up 26-yard and 60-yard runs on.
And that's why I'm surprised they didn't go stretch there, since that's kind of what got them down here.
Well, it looks like they're going to go swinging gate.
Swinging gate here. Might be a good time for a timeout. Talk about this a little bit. Somebody's calling. Yeah, good timeout.
So let's see. Yep, it'll be the Cashion Wildcats with a timeout. We'll take a timeout. Be right back. Wildcats hanging on. 8-11. Be right back. CWTV.
We're going to transition now to the Minko Bulldogs versus the Moreland Bearcats, where the score is 6-14 in the 4th quarter.
How those math teachers are.
Yeah, that's right. And so we'll see what the Bulldogs come up with here. See if they keep it on the ground or trust McMurtry. They've showed more trust with McMurtry this year, that's for sure. And they are going to throw it. He's looking deep. He didn't go. He's got a lot of room.
He's got a lot of room.
And he's going to run it. He's going to cut it up.
Ooh.
Tackled around the head.
Yeah, you got to keep going there. You can't. He kind of held up and.
Timeout by Moreland with 2 minutes and 4 seconds, so that'll make it 4th down, and we're on the 21-yard line, so that'll be 4th and 6.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 6.
A long 6.
Yeah. I'll say 4th and 6 there. Great run, good patience. I thought he might have had little.
We're going to go now back to the Cashion Wildcats versus the Pawhuska Huskies, where it's 21-34 late in the 3rd quarter.
They might go back traditional here, yep.
Wildcats setting up. Bunch formation, Wildcat, low snap.
Oh, he's down. His knee
stays
was down.
He will, and that'll be Cashion Wildcat football.
No, he's
as
down.
Hendren with the low snap.
I mean, they've had 50% of their snaps have been low, and it really cost them on that one. But, yeah, he definitely had his right knee down.
So
not sure why you would take the ball out of number 7's hands, but I'm not a high school football coach.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. You're going to risk his face and his arm and his hands trying to reach over and dive, and then, you're exactly right. They take it out.
Wow.
So it'll be Cashion Wildcat ball, 1st and 10, right around is it the 6-yard line? That can't be right. Should be further back than that.
Yeah, it should be about the 9. I don't think they've moved it since the Pawhuska possession.
Okay, so 1st and 10, 8:09 here, 4th quarter. Wildcats down 2 possessions, or 2 scores. Acord back to pass, looking for the go route. Max Brown getting held. No call as number 5.
Yeah. Like they both had hands out. Max kind of initiated the contact instantaneously, and then 5 kind of came back with 2 hands, but a lot of hand fighting there, but they didn't fight.
Max just got to go up and fight for that one, so that one will fall incomplete.
And they definitely got Hendren, the safety now, on that last play, he had sniffed that out. He was playing over the top of Max for sure.
So 2nd and 10 from the 6. Wildcats in single back set. This time Camden Maroney in the backfield. Back to pass is Acord. He's pressured, flush, throw, looking for Nabavi. Little extracurricular activity, no call.
Good job by Acord in the end zone there, getting rid of that. Had Nate dragging across the middle there, and if he could have had time, I think he would have got him.
Yep.
But, man, you're in the end zone. That's tough, and he did a good job getting rid of the ball.
3rd and 10, 7:59 on the clock. Fourth quarter action here live from Husky Stadium. Acord screen pass, tunnel, inside, bumps it outside as Max Brown out of bounds. Is it enough for the first?
I don't think he quite got there. He had to turn that upfield a little bit and just had some space, but tried to get wide to the sideline, but looks like he's going to be about 2 or 3 short.
Oh, yeah, he's about 4 short on that one. I don't know if this is decision time. Actually, it's not. So 4th and 4.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to try to win this thing, you pretty much have to at this point. You're down 2 scores.
So Wildcats will bring Jake Branson in. We'll bring out Kai Gilbert. Seth Gilbert, I apologize.
We're going to have to take a timeout or take a delay game, punt it.
Acord in shotgun. 4 seconds on the play clock. Back to pass. He'll roll out to his right. He's got Maroney with the drag, with the catch, cutting back up.
Nice.
And that'll be a first down. A big find from Acord to the senior, Camden Maroney.
Yeah, nice patience there by Acord. A lot of pressure on you, not just tangible, actual physical pressure, but mental pressure too is there as well there on that play. Great job getting wide. Man, I love he's just so patient out there. And
he's calm.
Yeah,
he's calm.
Man, he's calm.
I love seeing Camden off the line at tight end, coming off that backside with that catch. So fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10 from the 35. Running clock, 7:24. Wildcats up to the 35-yard line. Branson to the right. Flip over inside tunnel to Gilbert. Gilbert looking for something. Nothing there as the Pawhuska Huskies crash that party.
Yeah, sniffed that out early.
Maybe a little bit too much dancing there. Maybe Seth need just kind of plant that foot and go. But it was give credit to the Husky defense on that. So running clock here under 7, 2nd and 10.
Got one-on-one over here. No safety this time. They're bringing it. So you got Max over here if you want to take a shot.
And they're going to let it go. Max Brown one-on-one coming back with the catch.
He got it.
Inside.
He got it.
20, 50, 10. Touchdown. Cash and Wildcats. 65-yard bomb. Acord to Brown.
Yeah, I saw Hendren. They walked him up. And they had the all-out blitz on. Give credit to the Cashin line. Gave Acord a chance right there, and Acord then passed that chance on to Max Brown, who, hey, let's be real. Max dropped an open touchdown earlier, and he made up for it right there because he just flat out-battled number 5, Parker Delgadillo, and hauled that thing in and took it to the house.
Pucker factor in full effect here as the Wildcats, with the extra point, cut this to 1 possession. Chandler Christensen, high hold.
Fire.
Cooper Frazie's got a chance.
Got him.
He flips it. T1 conversion. And there it is. Cooper Frazie with a toss to Seth Gilbert. And the Wildcats put another 2 on the board, and we've got a ball game.
Hey, I don't know if you remember this, but last week.
We're going to leave the Cashin Pawhuska game and go over to the Hennessy Eagles at the Crossing Knights. The score of that game, 13-38, with Crossings up in the 4th quarter.
Ball Raven, he fumbled, and Hennessy will get the ball back. It would be a miracle comeback. What? They're down by 25. Hey, if the Patriots can do it, so can the freshmen. I think I referenced that last week, too. I gotta stop with this Patriots-Falcons reference. Trips to the bottom, twins to the top, no one in the backfield other than Titan. And he will keep it. And gets, I guess that is a 1 yard sack. Not even. Yeah, so that'll be just a tackle at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10 from the 4. I thought the ball was, I mean, technically, and he will take off once again. Slam down.
Got some pay dirt score updates for everybody here. Hennessy and Crossings in the 4th quarter. Crossings is up 38-13. A final score on the Moreland-Minco game. The score on that game 14-6 with Minco beating Moreland. The halftime score for the Noble Bears Blanchard Lions game. Blanchard is up 27-13. Cash and Pawhuska in a tight game in the 4th quarter, 29-34 with Pawhuska up. Over at OBA versus Southwest Covenant, OBA is up 42-20 in the 4th quarter of play. Dewar and Cherokee ended into the 3rd quarter with 48-0, Dewar winning that game. El Reno and Piedmont is up 35-8 with just over 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter there. Weatherford versus Kingfisher, that's a tight game. 21-24 is the score of that in the 3rd quarter of play with 1 minute remaining there. We're going to go back now to the Cash and Pawhuska game where the score is 29-34. It will be, I believe, Pawhuska ball.
Yard line, 5:48 running clock here as Hennessy will take his time. I'm not sure why the play clock is not running.
No play clock.
Yep.
It's been a while.
Yep, so no worries. Jet sweep, Drummond back to pass. He's going to go deep. He lets it go. Nabavi in coverage with the tip.
Oh, wow.
Great deep.
Oh, wow, really? Man, I didn't see that, Nima. Man, that ball's up for grabs. And, man, Nate's making a play on the ball. The ball's underthrown. That is tough. That's all I can say, and I think Shackelford's saying more than that. Wow.
So Drummond heating it as far as he can go, and then pass interference call, the phantom call by the back judge. You know, I know he's trying his hardest, but, you know, here on Homer Television, he got it wrong. It's not an automatic first down. It'll be a 15-mark off, so it'll be repeat, second down.
Yeah, that's tough.
So it'll be 2nd and 10.
I mean, Drummond stood back there forever. He had tons of time. They protected him well, and nobody's open. He was throwing it up for grabs, and, man, that's a tough call right there.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. Clock 5:23 running. Jet sweep. It'll be given up off to the edge.
Good job.
Cutting it back in is Gilbert. Tackles made there, looks like by Camden Maroney, or actually Kai Gilbert, or Seth Gilbert.
Good job by Seth, or Kai, whichever.
It was
Gilbert.
Kai brought him in, Seth met the tackle.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, good job setting the edge. Man, we just weren't there to really shut that thing down.
And, you know, you talk about officials not taking over a game. Here's a fantastic game on a, you know, on
a lot of contact and hand fighting
Yep.
throughout the game that yet to be called. So that's tough.
Sweep inside give to Richardson. Tries to get the first down. Looks like it will be enough. No whistle as they just let them fight it out. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Huskies.
Man, so 2 big ones there. You know, the touchdown early, 4th and 30 goal. Goal from the 30. You get the bad snap and the pass. I mean, those 2 plays. Wow, huge plays.
So 1st and 10 for the Huskies from the 16. Richardson will come off.
Basically 2 Hail Marys, or what?
Yep.
I mean, in a sense,
Yep.
the 2 Hail Marys that we've had to suffer through.
Yep. So Richardson will come off. Replacing him will be number 6.
You know, time's
Good
starting
Eagle.
to be a deal too here. We're working against the Pawhuska and the clock.
1st and 10. Inside give to Good Eagle. He's going to get stopped at the line. He's still free. They didn't blow the whistle. I guess they just want players to get hurt, as forward progress was clearly stopped.
Yeah, it looked like initially Vandorf had stopped his forward progress.
He did.
He slipped
He did
out of
stop
his
it.
grasp, and they let him play on.
But the Wildcats have got to make the tackle. They got to bring him down.
Yeah.
So 3-yard gain there for Good Eagle. He'll stay in there. So clock stops as either it was a stoppage or went out of bounds.
Yeah,
I believe he went out of
they
ended
up out of bounds.
So from the 14, Drummond in shotgun. Good Eagle to the right of him. They're going to give it right. They're going to keep Drummond, or actually Good Eagle will keep it. He'll get it for the touchdown.
Yeah.
So credit 14-yard touchdown. And honestly, I got to tell you, that pass interference call was an absolute backbreaker for the Wildcats.
And it's not just field position-wise, down and distance-wise, but mentally.
Yeah.
I mean, that's tough to overcome at this point in the game.
You know, it's a call like that, yet Max Brown somehow had to juggle and fight off a defender to get a ball for that last touchdown.
We had the hand fighting here earlier between Max and the defender as well, which they were
tough.
both. But
just tough. You know, just like with the umps, you just want them to be consistent. So
and you just want to give the defender a chance to make a play on the ball, and I don't think Nate did.
Drummond with the keeper, and he'll be dragged down by Jackson Vandruff. Vandruff showing more athleticism and toughness than the D1 quarterback, Drummond. Good work there by the senior.
Yep. Good job by Vandruff. Hey.
And then, oh, look, it's a butterfly.
Whoa. So we've conversed with the El Nino coaches. Now we're conversing with the other refs, and now we're deciding what we're going to do. One ref is now walking back to the El Reno coaches going, what do you want to do? This is now the new plan. This is like car dealership kind of thing. I'm only going to buy it for this much. Can you talk to your manager?
That's right.
And now you're going to come back and go, this is the best I can do.
Man, my holdback on that.
Or Pawn Stars?
Yeah.
The best I can do is the 20-yard line. Not a touchdown. Unacceptable. Put it at the 10. 18. We're here bargaining for yardage.
What is going on?
Yeah. I will say this. Coach Hall
is like laying hands on the flag.
He's like, what is this?
So hold on.
We're getting
the call.
Finally.
Touchdown's good.
76-yard counts.
Personal foul. Okay, so evidently
personal foul on Piedmont.
Here's what I think happened, and I wish you know what, be really good if high school referees had microphones that we could hear what they say, but that's okay.
Yeah, it costs money.
What are you gonna do?
Wow.
So here's what happened. Touchdown was good. Something happened on the sideline.
Probably.
Where maybe a little bit of taunting.
Yeah.
Personal foul taunting. As a El Reno guy was running down the field, said.
The freshman duo. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Second and 12 from the 30. Another handoff. That is number 5, Bennett Ball. Gains about 3, and it'll be a 3rd and 9 for Crossings. Jessen Harden on the tackle. Third and 9, 7 minutes and 52 seconds left to play in the game. Twins to the bottom as well as the tight end. And they will hand it off again. He gets to the outside. And he will be swarmed. Good tackle by... who? Lincoln Smith. Why is he listed as a senior? Was that Lincoln? That was Lincoln? Huh. Lincoln Smith, that's his first career tackle. And Langston Smith is back to return the punt. Punting on 4th and 2. I guess it is fair. You're up 38-13. And the punt will be down at the 27-yard line. So the Eagles take over 1st and 10. 6 minutes and 45 seconds left to play in the game. Safe to say it's been a.
We'll have Brown back out on the field. They'll go quads to the side with Gilbert, Nabavi, and Frazee. It's like a three-man rush here for the Huskies. They're showing a little bit of blitz on the inside.
Play clock's at 0.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
It's been a disaster.
Acord blitz is on. We get to the outside, still on his feet, still moving.
Throw it, boy.
Got the deep ball, and the catch. Is it there? Out of bounds. Gilbert with the reception, but not enough.
It's another tough call with, your referees, a side judge there's got to make that call from freaking 30 yards away. It's just tough. I think Seth's cramping. He's down over there. I hope it's just a cramp.
So in that situation, if you didn't see the catch, can you just call it a catch?
Yeah,
is that what we discerned? Is that the 50-50 play if you can't actually see what happened?
We've lost 2 coin flips on that deal.
Great effort there by Chance, eluding the middle blitz, came free. It was 54.
Well, that was Kai that time.
John Reed. So Kai, yes, right, number 17, senior Kai Gilbert. I know the Clark family will they'll give they'll give me some love. It's hard for me, but
he's good.
So the Wildcats will roll in a fresh set. Turnover of downs for the Wildcats. It's a tough break.
Hey, great job there by Chance keeping that play alive, man. He was dead to right back there and wheeled out of it. Man, I'm looking forward to watching that.
We're going to jump now to the Class B matchup of Oklahoma Bible Academy versus Southwest Covenant's Patriots, where the score now is 42-20 late in the fourth quarter.
His momentum was taking him toward the middle of the field, and he just couldn't get stopped
He could
in
not
time.
slam on the brakes there.
With no football experience in his history, that just shows that he is a great athlete.
Yeah, Caleb
just an
Mendoza
all-round athlete.
Playing his second ever football game. Doing a great job out there, learning the game on the fly, literally. As a fly almost flies into my face. More like a June bug, I guess. But second down, tight formation here, man, in motion. Fakes the pitch, handoff up the middle. The Trojan defense is there for that. He really just kind of runs into the pile. The blockers sandwiched our defensive line, Nick Beckman, and Ian Easton just kind of falls on the running back's back as he trips over Beckman.
3:40 and counting.
Clock is running on the running play. 3rd and 11. We'll see if Coach Cheatham dials up another blitz here on an obvious passing play. Wide receiver wide to the left, tight end also on the left, and now we're going to have a timeout. We've got car lights on. We've got blinding headlights on the far side of the field.
Pickoff. Is that
Evans got in there and popped him, and then
Daniel Guerrero with the interception. Harrison Evans with the big defensive play. A Pioneer Internet defensive stand by the Yellow Jackets forces yet another turnover. Evans with the sack. Guerrero with the INT. So that gives the Jackets the ball at the Weatherford 22-yard line.
And he was looking at Nick Jett on across the field on man-to-man coverage.
His internal clock wasn't going fast enough because Harrison Evans was coming right at him. 1st and 10 now for Kingfisher. Sternberger is under center. Karcher.
Stiff arm, going to get the side.
Excellent run there. And
stayed in bounds.
Wow, that's
we got a penalty flag.
Yeah, that was a heck of a run by Karcher. As Sean said, we do have some laundry on the field. Sternberger's pointing. Nope. He was pointing to his right. So that negates the excellent run by Karcher.
Coach Cowan showing him how to do a stutter step right there on the sideline.
This is why I'm a Guthrie Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
watch me.
This.
Now, I do think Parker is out there at center.
Yes, he is. It's good to see.
Absolutely.
Kingfisher 2 wideouts to the wide side of the field. Going to hand off to Barton, right up the middle, still on his feet.
Still going. Powerful run there by Barton, who weighs about $135. Almost got the 10 yards back. It'll be second down and about 11.
Kingfisher taking their time, get the play in. Plenty of time on the play clock.
Yeah, play that Clinton game here. Work that clock down. 13 on the play clock.
Same formation.
Martin again. Couldn't get out of the grasp.
Was not able to slide past that one.
Stevenson Insurance Center, third down, and they didn't give him anything there, so 11 yards to go. Tell you what, there are 22 tired football players on the field right now. They are drained.
And 2 stat guys. Kingfisher staying with the same formation. Weatherford showing blitz. Sternberger just going to keep it.
Cuts it up. He's still going.
He's
going to score. Breaks a tackle. Into the end zone. Jet Sternberger. Genesis Express Pharmacy touchdown from 23 yards out.
Got some score updates here. The final to the El Reno Indians versus the Piedmont Wildcats. The final to that score 8-42 with Piedmont winning that game. Piedmont now moves to 1-1 on the season. The other update, the Class A Cashion Wildcats are ranked 2 in Class 2A. We're playing the Pawhuska Huskies tonight, who are ranked 10 in Class 2A. They will lose in that game 29-40 to the Pawhuska Huskies, making Cashion 0-2 so far on the season.
Kingfisher Family Dental and Implant Clinic, extra point, Aaron Delatorre. Kick is up. Man, that's a high kick. It is through.
Good.
So with 9:46 to play, the Jackets have their biggest lead of the game. It's 38-21. We'll be right back.
For all your ask.
This score transition is brought to you by Scott Streller Insurance. We're going to move now to Blanchard and Noble. The Blanchard Lions are up 27 to Noble's 13.
And he can give or pull, and in this case, he decided to pull it and was able to get around the right side and pick up that first down.
RPO that we talked about last week, right?
Yep, sure is. So, there you go. Good decision.
Caught
there
by
we go.
LT Taylor.
Yeah, blow the whistle, guys.
Yep, and he's going to be down to about the 28-yard line.
Here we go. This is so again. I think they were looking. Well, kind of missed it earlier, but I think they were looking for something early up front. Colin moves to his left, finds LT sitting down in a nice little area, and picks up that first down.
Yeah, almost like he wanted to run it again there to the right,
exactly,
and then pulled it up or pulled it back. And
another score update: the Class B game, Oklahoma Bible Academy versus Southwest Covenant Patriots. The final to that game is 48-20 with OBA beating Southwest Covenant.
Yeah, they're gonna. He's going to give that here soon, and it's a pretty good read because it looks like the linemen are just standing there. They're not pursuing it. It's just causing a log jam a little bit, but not a bad first down play there for Colin on the keeper. So
2nd and 7 for the Bears at the 26-yard line. There's a quick throw out in the flats. Oh, nice move by Brandon Harper, and he is going to be into the end.
Oh, my gosh, he fumbled.
But did he cross the goal line?
Nope.
No, guys, he did not cross. He fumbled outside. Hit him from behind, and he lost the ball. He was not in the end zone. That's
going to be a touchback.
That's the correct call.
Okay, thank you, Randy.
Tough break there.
Randy right down there on top of it. So.
No, I mean, you can hear the fans yelling. Again, just a
Do we have a replay
move.
on that, Dave?
That's a great move to get, but the kid kind of coming behind him was able to, Brandon kind of got that ball away from his body.
Oh, and he just kind of knocked it out.
Just kind of knocked it out of his hands. So it's the right call. Yep, he just. Yep. So that's a good call. I mean, that's the right call. I could tell that from the angle here. I thought he was going to jump back on it after it came out of his hand, but anyway, just gotta
Defense has to stiffen up here, get a stop, get the ball back. 20-yard line for the Lions.
Oh,
quick
wow.
throw, dropped.
Yep, so just a quick slant to Brayson Carter. Great pass by Carson Cooksey, but the ball was dropped, and so that'll – man, we had a good drive there too, Randy. I mean, that was just kind of moving that ball up and down the field.
Yeah,
there.
I thought he was going to score. He's kind of stumbled a little bit there and got leaning, and then they kind of caught him from behind and just knocked it out.
Well, here we go. So
2nd and 10 from the 20 for the Lions, leading 27-13 over your Noble Bears with the pass out in the flat. And that's going to be really close to a first down, if not a first down.
Yep.
And that was completed to Carter again.
Yeah, Brayson Carter. Yeah, again, just kind of you get him outside, just kind of in open space. It looks like they may measure this, or is there someone? Yeah, it looks like they'll get a measurement on this. He's right at the marker, guys. So, but yeah, just get the ball kind of out to Carter, just as we said, what we like to do with Brandon Harper. They're trying to do that with the Carter kid, and he's really good at it. And again, just the timing of the throw was on the money. So, good play by the Blanchard Lions. Golly, so we've that one hurts, fellas. That one hurts. Even if we don't score, 1st and goal from about the 2-yard line, but you just got to bow your neck here. So we can do.
So it's a reversal of last year, Shane. We're turning the ball over this year.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I just took a drink there. Yes, that's exactly right. And that's eerily similar the other way, exactly, because we had the breaks last year. They fumbled the ball, but it just kind of the fortunes have turned so far. But they did get the first down. So was there a timeout called or?
Got another score update for you in the 2A matchup, the Hennessy Eagles versus the Crossings Christian Knights. Crossings ranked 9 in Class 2A. The final of that game is 38-13 with Crossings beating Hennessy.
Still, officials are talking about it. Well, there's another one back here, so he's trying to see which one. As they call it, a face mask that's declined, and then the horse collar, which is accepted. I would really like to see that one on video because it looked like he had the back of his jersey. My microphone's telling me that I'm not allowed to feel any of that breeze. Well, Weatherford has definitely slowed down the momentum here. A couple of penalties on Kingfisher give the Eagles a first down. That was Blackman, I believe. He was slow to get up, hopefully due to a cramp and not a result of the play. Bad snap. Looking at Scammahorn in the side here. Made the catch. Martin makes the tackle after the gain of about, let's say, 3. Ball stays in bounds, so the clock will run. "17-point Kingfisher lead, 8 minutes, 40 seconds left in this one. Weatherford not showing any real urgency. Again, there's 22 worn-out guys out there on that football field and several more on each sideline.
Leans forward, comes up about 2 yards short of the first down.
And I think that was Kennedy who made that tackle, just held on, tripped him up. Jackets also are getting up slower.
Yeah.
Both teams just want.
They're definitely, both teams will feel this one.
Yeah. There'll be some guys waking up about 4 in the morning, cramping up. 3rd and short.
Quarterback keeper. Falls forward. I don't think he got it, but they're probably going to. Yep, he marked it just past first down.
Well, no.
Well, this guy, our sideline's marked it a little bit further up there, but they must have brought it back. So it's big 4th down.
Yeah, 4th and short. If nothing else, this makes them run extra time off the clock. Down to 7 minutes, 15 seconds.
Nobody's getting to the line in a hurry. It's just like, oh, God, we got to run this one more time. Shotgun snap, going to hand off and washed everybody down.
It was Ty Short on the carry.
Official says get the clock running.
You're going to give Wrigley. Nope. Rimpey a break. Sorry, Wrigley, you got to stay out there.
Another handoff.
Short again. Get some positive yardage. 6.5 to play.
Don't go down. Stay up. 58. He's supposed to go down.
Whoop. Yeah, we've actually had a couple plays in a row run there.
After number 15 in the far side and 88. 88's been kind of a decoy lately.
Good tackle. Oh, yeah, good tackle.
Slowed him down just enough, didn't he?
Yep. De La
Torre came to the line of scrimmage.
Dropped him for a loss. 3rd down and 9. More importantly, the clock is still running.
Bad snap. Quarterback rolled out. You better get rid
of
him.
Here comes Harrison Evans.
Just cleaned him up.
Harry. Dirty.
Yeah. I didn't know if I was supposed to count to 3 or 2.
One, 2. Oh, crap. There's 5.
A big 4th down.
Yep. Sets up 4th and about 15. The clock is running. 4 minutes and 40 left to play. Jackets up 17. Weatherford
going to call a timeout.
We're going to transition away from the Kingfisher game and go to the Blanchard
Well, they
Lions
lost.
versus the Noble Bears. The score on that game, 27-13 late in the 4th quarter.
To 23 over Lawton Ike.
Okay. And the Tuttle Tigers, the Bears' opponent next week, are off this evening. So there's a pass down the middle. He's got Brandon Harper caught about the 35-yard line and out of bounds at 20.
Good pass and good route there. So at some point, we keep running, going, and then boom, we try to get one over the middle.
And watch this, Shane, on the replay. Are there 3? Okay, so he just threw it past the one. Okay.
That was a nice
I thought
pass.
maybe he threw in the triple coverage
Good
there.
job there by Brandon. Not trying to do too much. Just get out of bounds. Let our offense get set back up here. But tremendous throw by Colin there, right on the money to Brandon Harper, and gets us back inside the red zone here.
Yep, so 1st and 10 for the Bears at the 20. Actually, 18-yard line, looks like.
Okay.
Colin Thomas to Colin Fisher's right. There's the snap. Handoff. No, fakes the handoff. Throws back out into the flats. That's to Harper, down to about the 23-yard line.
Very nice. Okay, here's a quick little replay here. So as you can see, Brandon about a 5-yard stop route, tries to roll to his left, and you got to give credit to number 9. That's Reagan Palmer, and brings Brandon down pretty quickly. And, Brandon's obviously very shifty, so going to swing that out to LT.
He's down inside the 10-yard line.
I think we got the first down here too, guys.
Yep.
Oh, we're right on it.
No, we're right,
short.
Right there. We're
About
a
a
little
yard,
bit
looks
short.
like.
9-yard line looks like what they spotted it at. So 3rd and 1.
So here we go, 3rd and short.
This is calling on the keeper up the middle if you want to ask me, but maybe not. And he's going to have the first down.
There we go. Good decision. Just kind of you kind of see the line kind of split like a Red Sea there, and he was able to find that, but they closed very quickly, and was able to get that first down. So here we go, guys. 1st and goal from the 5. This is a must right here, fellas. This is a must. So this is the second impressive drive we've had in this 3rd quarter, Scotty. I mean, we've gone up and down the field.
Yeah, we got to be closing that gap on the total yards, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hands off to Thomas, and Thomas is in the end zone for a Noble Bear touchdown.
There we go.
And we are going to close the gap, and that's going to make it 27-19 in favor of the Lions.
Now this is big here. Taden Swopes, number 7. We got to have a nice snap. We got to have a good block on the edges, and we need this ball to go through this uprights here. So Taden Swopes.
On the play clock. Still plenty of time on that play clock. So.
Evans trying to get the side. Stay in bounds, son. It's all right.
He is forced out, but he gets a good 7-8 yards on the play. He still looks fresh after that run. Hurdling Eagles.
Don't
stiff
show
arming in the air.
Don't be showing off. Kingfisher stay with same formation. Sternberger hands off to Barton.
He will stay in bounds, but
he got the first down.
First, he gets that F&M Bank first down, moves the chains again. Tell you what, good job by the offensive line. Well, those guys, they're playing two ways. They're out there moving around the Eagles. Kingfishers looked the fresher team tonight. 3 minutes left.
We'll bring Bill Latore in the backfield.
Harrison Evans gets it at fullback. A couple of yards.
A couple yards and at least 5 Eagles.
Two and a half left. I can smell that Lakewater boys.
Maybe a quiet bus ride home for them. Everybody's going to be asleep.
Yeah. Be a lot of Gatorade drunk on the way home. 2nd and 9. Sternberger taking his time. Delatorre running downhill when he gets it. Good solid run there.
Positive yards, got about 6.
Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd down as we're under 2 to go. The Jackets take this next snap, probably be under 90 seconds to play. Stick around for the Interbank postgame shows. Kingfishers are going to be 1-1. Right at a minute and a half when he took that snap. Close to the first
1
down.
yard short.
that's going to allow Kingfisher to run off. Get her under a minute if they can get this yard on 4th down.
Got the play call in. 18 on the play clock.
A minute to go.
Quarterback sneak.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nope.
Nope, there it is. First down, Harrison
Evans for at least 2 yards.
So basically, Kingfisher needs to take one more snap in this game, and it's over. Now they can take it at any time.
Got the victory formation.
All right.
And that.
Yep. Kingfisher doesn't have to take another one. Ethan Karcher, the rest of the Jackets come to the sidelines. They're fired up because they're 1-1 as they knock off the Weatherford Eagles 38-21.
Going to go out about the 41-yard line, so the Bears are going to have excellent field position.
Okay.
3:08 remaining in the third quarter. Bears trail by 7, and it'll be 1st and 10 when we come back. Let's take a – no, we're going to stay right here.
They're moving pretty quick, aren't they? Yeah, that's so, guys, we have a great field position here, 41-yard line. And it looks like we got this third quarter. The momentum has been going our way, fellas.
I don't know if Angie Galloway is trying to rub it in, but she says, I'm watching on a cruise ship on my way to the Dominican Republic.
Oh, very nice. Hello, Angie. Big Tom.
What's up, Miss Galloway? And Tom is here. So
Tom's here.
Yeah, I saw him. He's sitting right below us. So.
Okay, very good.
And I saw Jace as well.
Okay.
So both of your boys are here, Angie.
Okay, so Thomas there tried to just go to the right side. It just, the line collapsed and just not much there. And he picked up 1, so that'll bring up, 2nd and 9.
2:45 remaining. There's the snap. Fisher pulls it back down. Oh.
Fisher scrambling.
Throws out to Brandon,
nice
and
right
that's
there.
going to be a pickup of about 6 yards, 7 yards maybe to Brandon on the Bear sideline.
Great
at the
job.
49-yard line.
Sorry to cut you off again. He tried to go up the middle, pulled it back out, reversed back to the right. And you know what, Brandon, the great job of number 11 for Blanchard, Bryson Frazier. He stuck with Brandon. Brandon was trying to go deep, but the kid cut him off, so Brandon had to stop and come back to it.
And really, I mean, Blanchard's defensive backs have done a really nice job for the most part. I mean,
yeah, they have.
And that's going to be a Noble Bear first down.
Man, he is right on the line. It just kind of depends on the spot
I think they're going to give him the spot, though.
Okay, looks like the guy on closest to well, I don't know, man. He's going to be.
They're going to measure.
I think he's just going to be just shy, fellas.
First down.
Oh, they gave it to him. Okay,
Yep,
very good.
okay.
I thought they were bringing the chains out. So
I thought him go on his shoulder. I thought him go to his shoulders.
Okay, good.
So 1st and 10 for the Bears. 2:16 remaining. Noble Bears have the ball at the 49-yard line.
Putting some time back on the clock. I think it's 2:25 is what they want back on the clock here.
If they ask us, it's 2:25.
Yeah, 2:25. There we go. Got it. So
there we go.
Well, great job, Colin. I mean, again, just tough yards up the middle.
Yeah.
And just the pure will there to get that first.
The game right there, the Blanchard Lions at the Noble Bears. The score to that game right now is 27-20. If you want to continue to watch that game, you can go to noblebears.tv, skordle.tv, or on the Skordle app. For the rest of the games that we finished up, the game of the week, the Dewar Dragons, who are ranked 4 in Class B, or 3, depending on which publication you look at. The final to that game was 48-0, moving the Cherokee Chiefs to 1-1 and the Dewar Dragons to 1-0. They had 376 rushing yards as of halftime. The next game, the El Reno Indians at the Piedmont Wildcats. Piedmont will win that game 42-8, moving them to 1-1 on the year. Going down to the Cashion Wildcats, who are ranked 2 in Class A. They will fall to Pawhuska, the final to that game being 40-29. Coach Matt Hennessy and the Pawhuska Huskies are ranked 10 in Class 2A. The Hennessy Eagles at the Crossings Christian Knights. Crossings ranked 9 in Class 2A. The final to that game be 13-38 with Jonathan Keithley moving the Crossings Christian Knights up for that victory. Going further on the list, the Class B matchup, we had Oklahoma Bible Academy versus Southwest Covenant Patriots. The final to that game, 48-20 with OBA beating Southwest Covenant. On the 4A and 5A matchup, Blanchard Lions, who are ranked 8 in Class 4A, they were playing at Noble. We just went over that. The score to that game is currently 27-20. You can watch the rest of that game at noblebears.tv, Skordle app, or Skordle TV. Weatherford Eagles at Kingfisher Yellow Jackets. Kingfisher's ranked 10 in Class 3A. Coach Jeff Myers will move to 1-1 on the season, beating Weatherford. The score on that game, 21-28. The Moreland Bearcats at the Minco Bulldogs. The final to that game, 6-14, with Coach Brock Wardlaw moving the Minco Bulldogs up to the victory on that. Like we said, move on to the noblebears.tv, Skordle.tv, or the Skordle app to finish the Noble game. I'm your host for the Pay Dirt this week, Drew Baker, my producer, Ethan Sunken. We thank everybody that was sending us updates and streaming, and we will catch you next week for week 2.